There you go. Once again, unmute yourself. Yeah. All right, we're back. Let's get it popping. Uno segundo, por favor.
I ain't really tryna hit on the shit now. Heard some niggas cause the dub got blicked down. Niggas tryna play tough with your chest, boy. He was aiming at his head, hit his neck. Know some niggas smoke the dead and they talk to him. I be posted on that block tryna talk something. I ain't really tryna hit on the shit now. Heard some niggas cause the dub got blicked down. Niggas tryna play tough with your chest, boy. He was aiming at his head, hit his neck. Know some niggas smoke the dead and they talk to him. I be posted on that block tryna talk something. I be throwing hot leg, get it out for him. Wanna come in the ass, but the mouth warm. I was tryna move work and they took time. Ran out the courthouse, gotta earn mine. Judge added more years, asking more time. Bitch ain't picking up the phone, she done broke on me. I ain't tripping, got a lot of pretty hoes that love me. Tell the game we insane, we gon' shake something. And if I tell you wanna hit, you better hit something. And I can't never let a nigga get the ups on me. Bitches playing both sides, they just want dick. I just wanna get rich, who am I to judge? Put some honey on the pussy, that's a honey bun. That's a shout out for you, baby, you a real one. And the odds don't slide, we'll kill some. And I ain't never had a heart, I don't feel nothing. 2 cars back to back that'll hurt you. And when I turned 10, I stopped going to church, Lord. All praise to Allah, I see better days. I was locked in a cell eating cold trays. I went home for my son's first birthday. Own business, I ain't really with the horseplay. Talk crazy, we gon' pull up, make a stick spray. Chill, baby, I'm a dog when I can't stay. I be posting on some blocks where it's not safe. She don't really like to swallow, put it on her face. This a jungle when bitch, I'm a whole 8. Shooting dice with some killers in the hallway. Lot of pipes out here, better not play. Lot of pipes out here, better not play. I ain't really tryna hit on the shit now. Heard some niggas cause the dub got blicked down. Niggas tryna play tough with your chest, boy. He was aiming at his head, hit his neck. Know some niggas smoke the dead and they talk to him. I be posted on that block tryna talk something. I ain't really tryna hit on the shit now. Heard some niggas cause the dub got blicked down. Niggas tryna play tough with your chest, boy. He was aiming at his head, hit his neck. Know some niggas smoke the dead and they talk to him. I be posted on that block tryna talk something. Allah forgive me, I don't pray every day. Holly it off. Lost in my demons, not lost in the sauce. Drop out with 50, might left 40 off. We all we got and we know it's a cost. Taylor my gang, I guess say in the boss and the law run it off. She said she miss me, don't pick up a call. Got niggas in sales on the phone like we cake it. But this nation business, don't get it mistaken. Get your man whack cause he offered a statement. This a cold rush, so I stay with that heat on me. True on that like I can't let no bitch tweak on me. I'm in these streets, so I gotta play D home. Some people gon' love me, some people gon' hate on me. I ain't really tryna hit on the shit now. Heard some niggas cause the dub got blicked down. Niggas tryna play tough with your chest, boy. He was aiming at his head, hit his neck. Know some niggas smoke the dead and they talk to him. I be posted on that block tryna talk something. I ain't really tryna hit on the shit now. Heard some niggas cause the dub got blicked down. Niggas tryna play tough with your chest, boy. He was aiming at his head, hit his neck. Know some niggas smoke the dead and they talk to him. I be posted on that block tryna talk something.
What up? What up? Who's that in the motherfucking building? Let's go. What's the word?
Oh,
Let's get it. Let's get it. What's popping? What you think of the youngin?
um, it's a beautiful night of boxing. Oh, a beautiful weekend of boxing, should I
Oh no
say?
no. That's he's from my block. He's from my neighborhood. What's it called? A Scooby. T-Gon. T-Gon. So T-Gon stands for Taylor Street God. You know what I'm saying? So that's my neighborhood, Taylor Street, Taylor and
Oh,
Western.
that's dope.
Yeah. So literally, where what he's talking about, where he was at, you know what I'm saying, is where my house was at. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, word. I know what that's at, bro. It used to be this little burger joint around there. They used to have some fat ass burgers.
Yeah. This it's an old school Italian neighborhood. We have five
Yeah,
people. We have a
yeah.
whole bunch of shit. So
Taylor
he
Street right now probably got some of the best Italian beef you could find.
Yeah,
It's a lot of shit on Taylor Street.
yeah, that's the east side. They call it the east side, Taylor Street, east side down by,
It
yeah,
go
like
far though. I mean,
yeah,
it go far, even
uh,
downtown. So yeah,
yeah,
it's what's up.
yeah. So he's repping like so this song is Taylor Talk, and he's right across the street from where my house used to be at. You know what I'm saying? So like that's my whole neighborhood. And then he's repping the same folks that, you know what I'm saying, that I grew up with. You know what I'm saying, so gotta gotta,
Mm.
support him, right? You know what I'm saying?
New generation, yeah,
Yeah,
indeed.
it's a new
Yeah,
generation. Yeah, it's a new generation. Exactly.
hell yeah. I mean, much love. He doing it too. He can spit too.
Yeah, he can spit. And not only
Yeah,
that, but he knows all the he knows to pay homage to all the OGs. You know what I'm saying? There's another song that he has where he pays respect to the OGs. I don't think he was around. He was probably a youngin', but he knows, the respect of the OGs from Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Taylor Noakley, Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Taylor Claremont, all through Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows.
indeed.
So, my bad,
Best
my bad. Hell yeah. The best side.
side. Indeed. But we
What's
talking we talking Ryan Garcia.
Yeah,
We looking at Ryan Garcia right now.
yeah.
Like, hey, Ryan Garcia, face of boxing.
Uh,
No, I'm joking.
well, this is the thing. Um, okay, I like the fact that he's doing it now, right? But stay training. Okay, so if I hope this is not like I'm just going to test and see if I want to stay with Derrick James and announce him as my trainer. I want to see him working with Derrick James, even if he doesn't have a fight. Just stay in the ring, stay in Texas. You know what I'm saying? That's good. One of the things is if he's going to go to Texas and get away from all these, because like when you're in LA, all of these guys, they're in that LA, you know what I'm saying, movie star kind of social media, you know what I'm saying? That's what they want to be, right? So if you go to Texas, you isolate yourself, and Derrick James can fucking tell fucking Ryan Garcia, bro, don't bring your camera guy, don't bring your little sister, the one with the short gray hair, don't bring her over here. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring your mom and dad. Like, so if you go to the military, did you bring your parents with you, or is it just you individually? You know what I'm
It's
saying?
just me.
Exactly. So that's the thing. You don't do that. When these guys bring their whole entire family, yeah, yeah, it's cool that when they visit, it's cool that they come over and visit you because you're fucking in there, and you've been out without your family for like 3 months. But like if they're there every day, you know what I'm saying? Like, you do have to get out of your comfort zone. You do have to get out of your, like, you do have to struggle in a sense. Like, I'm isolated. You know what I'm saying? I can't see my family. I need to work and work to this level. You know what I'm saying? Um, it makes you grind harder. It makes you what do you call it? Really go after it. You know what I'm saying?
A go getter. I look at the Gary James situation is that's a good move. Or it's a one offer. Like, let's just say that I think the opposite of what you're saying. Basically, I
But
think that he can fill out the guys. Like, if he want to try to figure out a guy, like say I approach a gym, like it's a new boxing gym on 47th and Ashland right now, right? So I'm going to go to that gym so I can approach the gym and see what those guys about and see what the training repetition is, and try to figure out how I can bring some guys to the gym and see if we can work together and try to build some talent. Now, based on who runs the gym, that's how I know. But he's trying to figure that same thing out. So his next trainer have to be a trainer that's disciplined on his mistakes. So I would pick a Derrick James. I would pick uh he should have actually stayed with Eddie Reynoso. So I don't know what that problem was about. But the Derrick James thing, I think that he can sharpen him up, make him a little more tougher. But other than that, like with the defense, um, it's not a lot Ryan gotta learn with defense. He just gotta stay doing it. Like keep your hands up and move your head a lot, like you show in those videos. Do all of that shit you know. Stop leaving your chin out there. Keep your chin tucked. Always stay on the defense. Learn more. Well, learn more defense because you can counter because you got speed. So stop just swinging that left hook out there too. Stop leaping it open so it could leave you open. I mean, it's a lot of things that Derrick James is showing, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the right move. I just think that it was a move.
Yeah. Exactly. I think the same thing. One thing he shouldn't have left Ed Reynoso, because if it's one of those things that you're trying to just stay consistent, you could have stayed consistent and still would have been with a good trainer like Ed Reynoso. So the one thing that I do like is him moving away from all these you know social media people, you know what I'm saying, that are around in California. They're easy to be around you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They're gonna have to go to all the way to Texas to try to follow you. You know what I'm saying, with the cameras, and you know what I'm saying, and try, you know what I'm saying, like that's the thing. Yeah,
Ryan going against the grain though. Uh, as a Mexican fighter, Ryan going against the grain.
yeah. Here's the thing. I agree with Jesus M. He says Ryan is light years behind. I agree because it's still taking these trainers to still try to convince them, to do just the basic stuff. When he throws punches, is to keep your hand up. You know what I'm saying? Anytime he throws that left hook, he drops his hand. Anytime he throws a
Right.
punch, he drops his hand. So they're just still trying to keep teaching him the same fundamental stuff. You know what I'm saying? But which is crazy because he was a national or amateur champion, you know what I'm saying? But still, it's like now they're trying to teach him how to become a pro, and he doesn't. I don't think that he understands that. I don't think that he understands that the difference between a pro and an amateur. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't. He hasn't gone past that level. He still thinks that what he's done in the amateurs can still work in the pros. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he has pro level speed. He does have certain attributes, but he doesn't have you know like that mindset where, I'm saying, if I drop my hand and if I don't keep my hand up, I'm gonna get clipped and I'm gonna get fucking hurt. You know what I'm
I
saying?
disagree with Jesus and you. Why? This is only because of one reason.
Go ahead,
He
sir.
actually has talent. He does has
Yeah,
talent. So let's just say this. Let me explain.
go
If
ahead.
you get a fighter, say I have a new fighter, right, and I'm trying to break him out of his old regiment. Before I let him introduce himself, Ryan have enough money that he don't have to fight for another year. So I will keep Ryan on the shelf and let him go to through every camp that I have with all of my fighters so he can get his regiment going to learn. He gonna learn in my camps. So if he don't, then he gonna lose out and he gonna run. So if Ryan stay, that's the thing that shows me, like after a year of working with a trainer that's determined to break something out of you, and he gonna use fighters that have that ability to do it, then you're gonna learn, especially if you dedicated to the craft. That's the most important part. But if he's dedicated to the craft, I think that he's in the camp that he got some dogs around him. He got the Charlos. He got Jamel. He got Earl. He got shit Frank Martin. Like he have some skilled fighters and slick fighters around him to show him and make him pay for every mistake that he made. So he going to the right direction. All he have to do is just tweak that ability that he have and turn it into a more of a counter fighter, a counter puncher instead of a striker and all of that shit. So they're gonna change a lot of things, but it's gonna take some time. That's why I keep him on a shelf. But he'll be working with everybody, so he'll be working out through the whole year, getting ready. And then his first fight back, that's gonna be a fight against somebody with some stability, but he gonna show his new habits instead of his old habits. It's gonna take a year to break it because he's still a good fighter and he's young still.
All right, let me say something real quick though. So keeping him off of the show because he said that he wants to retire. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to retire at age 26. You know that, right? Ill status.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So
27. He said 27.
27, right, right. So you're aware of that, right? So he wants to retire there.
Mhm.
So he's 24. So if you keep him off the show, so and he wants to be champion. So I just think that
You can have 6 fights in 2 years. Easy.
in 3 years, yeah, but he's
In
about to
two
be 20.
years. In 2 years.
Yeah,
He come back at 25 and he fight well, yeah, about 25, turning 26. He fight 3 fights in 1 year and 3 fights in the next year and finish the career out.
but see
I think
that's the thing though.
that's a beautiful career.
But he's not
Five job.
a three fight in a year type of fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but with hard work and dedication, you
Yeah, but
can do
that's another thing. Ryan is not like there's no hard work or dedication.
it.
This is the thing. Ill status. I'm being trying to be realistic. Like you know what I'm saying. I'm
I'm trying to too, bro.
like
But
I know
I
it's wishful
I
thinking.
like Ryan Garcia, man. It's just I'm
But
giving him a benefit of a doubt. We give AB a benefit of a doubt every time I turn around. AB can do this. AB can, man, fuck AB. AB washed up now. Let's
nah,
just keep it a
bro,
buck.
hold
But
on.
AB is a name. And Ryan Garcia is the name, but he not washed up. So I'm not about to throw the towel in with Ryan Garcia yet. He with Derrick James. I'm gonna give him the benefit of a doubt. Let's run
I
it.
want to
Let's
see.
go, Ryan Garcia. Let's
I
get
want to
some
see.
time in.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. What I would like to see is okay now. Ryan Garcia, he's making fucking news that he's gonna be training with Derrick James. Then, like, and I would say within a month, I would like for him to announce a fight, and then in those next 2 months have a fight, right? So in the next 3 months, he should have a fight. You know what I'm saying? If he really wants to, really show himself, because like that's the thing, it's he takes these long breaks, you know what I'm saying, and then he takes lesser fucking opposition, you know what I'm saying, and he's not dedicated. The one thing that's positive is that he's going to move away, hopefully away from all these. So these are all like fucking what are they called? YouTube influencers and social media influencers that he hangs around with. You
Oh
know,
shit.
he's gonna move away from all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Kazi, I just forgot. I just
What happened?
forgot. He's doing this to fight Rolly. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, no, no,
Rolly is
yeah,
his next opponent.
yeah, it is. And that's there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with him fighting Rolly Romero next. You know what I'm saying? And then fighting Tank next, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like they do want to keep everybody busy. You know what I'm saying? Ryan fights Rolly next. You know what I'm saying? Then Tank.
Not next.
Wait,
Nah, not next. He
let,
gotta do he gotta have another fight to prepare for Tank.
bro, I'm telling you, Ryan is already damaged goods. You can beat Ryan by
That's
just
one loss,
fighting.
bro.
It okay. So what we've seen throughout history is if you can find that weak spot, you can always go to that weak spot. You know what I'm saying it's the chink in
Well,
the armor. You find it, right? They're chinny. They can't absorb body punches. I'm going to that body punch all the time, all the time. all the time, right? So if you already know that Ryan Garcia has been knocked out by a, what would you do? You wouldn't go to the body.
Um,
You wouldn't keep on working that body nonstop, going to the body, left hooks to the body. You
well,
wouldn't.
yeah, but this is what you do when you're a fighter of a different caliber. Because if you train at a certain level and you have trainers that used to be fighters, then they understand the method of how to get out of dodge when somebody's working a body. You have to have foot movement. So Ryan Garcia is going to develop some foot movement along with his angles of how you protect yourself when somebody's working the body. Because you can still get hit to the body, Kazi, but if you
Yeah.
got arms that's long enough to cover, like look at a long arm reach of somebody like a Terrence Crawford at a welterweight. He can cover damn near his whole body with his arm and his fist to his face. So it's hard to get body punches off on him. So
Let me say something real quick. But this is the thing with guys like Crawford or like Spence, and other fighters, right? Other great fighters, is that they know to keep their elbows tucked in and not lift their hands while they throw punches. But the problem with Ryan Garcia is when he throws a punch, he lifts his hands up and throws the punch. You know what I'm saying? So if he's throwing, let's say if he's throwing a right hook, he'll lift his left hand up and then throw the right hook. You know what I'm saying? When sorry, I do that from a southpaw. So if he's orthodox, yeah, it would be the same thing. So he would lift his right hand, which would open up the right side of his body, and then throw a left hook. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't just he's not consistent with his hands. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know how to keep his body tucked in. He doesn't know how to. You know what I'm saying? Like it's it's crazy. So, but Derrick James has a tough task at hand, in my opinion.
disagree.
All right.
He's not an amateur. He's not an amateur. Only thing he has to work on is foot movement, head protection, and body protection with your arms. I mean, you have to start. Well, he'll learn because he's going to get brutally beat by the guys that is in the camps. This is what I'm saying. So
Oh,
he's going to learn. It's forceful. I mean, if he willing to understand, like he have flaws and he's willing to correct them, that's why he going to the right people that's going to make sure that you correct them. The only way in boxing you can correct something is by punishing it. So if
um,
you can't keep your hands up, then
so,
and protect your body at all times, because when you keeping your hands up, that's not saying that you're going into the high guard all the time like a David Benavidez or some shit like that. No, that's just saying that you protecting your face, but you still can turn. Soon as he try to work the body, you still can come right back and flinch and have it both equal, like a equal balance to the head and the body. So your arm is basically getting hit like a Bivol would take the punches from Canelo.
okay. So yeah. Now, how long do you think it's going to take for Ryan to get into the next fight, or how long do you think he should take?
Honestly, I don't want to see Ryan Garcia until maybe like um what is it? May now? Around October. No, around December. He needs some work. So he have to start
Yeah, but
breaking habits. It's gonna take about 6 months to break those habits, Cotton.
oh, some of those habits are forever, bro. Like you can like like look at what's it called Deontay Wilder, right? He looks like he had a few good rounds when he was working with his new trainer, but then he resorted to his old tactics. But if he does, in my opinion, he needs just to keep on getting in there and applying it. Just be more consistent. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, you know what I'm saying, like a 6 month fighter, even a year type fighter. You need to be every 3 or 4 months. You're in a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Um, yeah, but it takes time when you're trying to learn different styles and different regimens of how to move your body, and you want to get your body accustomed to doing something for a certain amount of period of time. I mean, it's just like training to do anything in life. Like six
Yeah,
months is enough time that you can be good to go on your own. And then you do have a corner, Kazi. Like they're gonna remind him in the corner, and that's what they there for. So they're gonna be yelling at him when he actually in the fight. So I think that this change up is a good thing because he get an opportunity to learn a different style and see what's comfortable for him. And the more styles, the merrier. He only 24. Let's keep that in mind.
all right, let's listen to what G Royal said. Ryan might be suspended because he got a TKO'd. Checkbox rate. They might have a status of his license. That's true. So he might not be eligible to fight next. It's gonna take some time. They want him to like heal, recover, and come back stronger
Right.
and
So,
all that shit. So
like I said, around December meets my criteria.
yeah,
I automatically know that too. But that's good. That's good shit, G Royal. But um, yeah, that's how it goes. So, but December should be that time, and it's enough time to get a body regimen and a muscle memory of what you're doing consistently when you're doing it consistently. So I feel like the first his first fight back, and he going against the Rolly. That's
no,
that's the
no, no.
tune up. So
I heard some is it Cepeda? Cepeda that's gonna be fighting Ryan. They said that there's
Williams Zepeda.
the one that fought Regis.
Uh, no,
Um,
that wasn't Williams
yeah,
Zepeda. That was Jose Zepeda.
Jose Cepeda. Yeah, you said William Cepeda. It was but yeah,
Okay.
it was Jose Cepeda at 140.
Um. Okay. Sure. I'll take that too.
I got Zepeda beating him. I got Rolly beating him. I got
Wow.
Rolly Romero and I got fucking William Zepeda going to. I'm telling you, that's the thing. Like I'm going to go. Like whatever I do, I'm just going for that same target. I'm sorry. I'm saying. Status, I'm going for that body. I'm going for that left hook. I'm trying to mimic that same thing. I'm training every single fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he can figure it out. Maybe he can train. Maybe Derrick James can teach him how to fucking, block that left hook to the body. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to try to, right? Does that make sense?
I,
Like,
I, I totally understand.
right?
I
So,
totally understand. If you can pull it off, because Ryan Garcia is quick and fast. If I
yeah,
need you to go watch and look at that tank fight again,
yeah, we're watching. We can do
so
a rewatch.
we
You
can
know what I'm
do a
saying?
playback because
Yeah.
he made himself clear in that fight. I'm quite sure, but Tank figured it out though. That's a different animal. Everybody's not Tank, Kazi. No one looks at the and approach the game like a methodical fighter. Some fighters are just great fighters. Some guys is just really good at their craft, but then you got the methodical fighters that figure it out. Like you say, Lomachenko. Lomachenko is a methodical fighter. He figured it out later on. Tank is a methodical fighter. Devin Haney's a methodical fighter. Tyson Fury even is a type methodical fighter because they know how to figure you out.
So by that logic, why is Ryan leaving? What's it called? Joe
Joe
Goosen
Goose.
and finding another trainer. If it was just that Tank was that good, do you get what I'm saying?
Well, it mainly have a lot to do with the participation in the preparation to get him ready for a fight. If he don't try to take control and make sure that he's in the right place to make sure that he doing the right things, and he looking at that because he had Eddie Reynoso before him, so he just basically looking at it and coming to an understanding that you work for me, I don't
Joe
work for you. So
Joe
the
so
next,
Joe Goosen let him down.
I think so.
Uh, eh, he let him down. Maybe in the fucking. So that's the thing, though. It was that is I keep on saying the same fucking thing. So what when Joe Goosen was saying that they had like a mutual respect, collaboration to fucking work with each other. You know what I'm saying? That's not what you should be doing with your trainer. You should have you know what I'm saying? Like, you should listen to your trainer. That's why, he's there. He's a fucking experienced trainer. He's what's it called? Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I, like,
That's but fuck that, bro. That's just them just accolades, man. At the end of the day, he didn't help that boy do nothing in the
but
progression of
why
his.
though? You're right. You're right.
I don't know. So it's his fault if he couldn't get nothing out of the kid to make him anything. I bet you he not gonna the same thing not gonna happen with a Derrick James. You seen Anthony Joshua last fight?
Yeah. It looked the same. Honestly, I think
No,
that he
it
looked
looked
he
he
looked
looked
worse. He looked worse than when he was with Robert. Robert made him look better, in my opinion. But go ahead, go ahead.
he just figuring it out though. The thing is it looked blank. Why? Because he's just learning a craft now, and he gonna stick with it. Then that's how you get to that way of fighting. Like a customato fighter is not the same from a Emmanuel Stewart fighter because they come from different jungles, but when you mix them up, it's a great ass fight between those guys.
Right.
That's the type of shit that you're looking for. Like these guys, the Joe Goosen fighters are from the past. That's dead and gone. Now he's not producing champions. When was the last time he got a champion?
Who?
So Joe Goosen.
Oh, it hasn't been in a long time. Uh, um,
Yeah, it's been a
yeah, right.
mighty long time.
Yeah, yeah,
So
but he
his
felt comfortable with him because he felt like it was a trainer that wasn't really pushing him. It was, like when Joe Goosen says, we're collaborating. No, you don't collaborate with somebody you're trying to teach. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you, like, if you go to school, do you collaborate with your teacher? You know what I'm saying? Or
no,
do
I
you,
learned from my
or
teacher.
you learn from your
But
teacher? You don't
Ryan should have
collaborate.
went to Freddie Roach if he wanted a trainer of that sort. But he better than him. He hands on. He
Yeah,
actually know what the fuck he doing.
yeah. And that's the thing. I to me is Ryan likes to be where he's comfortable at. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like to be told like what he's doing wrong. He wants to. So that's the thing that Joe Goosen says. You collaborate with him. He wants to do his thing. He's a free spirited. You know what I'm saying? But we in
He know
boxing,
how to humble himself. He got to humble himself fucking with
yeah,
Derrick James. That,
I hope
the
so. I
fight is
hope
gonna
so.
make him humble himself. That alone, just
Yeah.
sparring alone, they're gonna humble him.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen.
And to me, okay, okay. So, shout out to Derrick James for getting this shit right. He's you know, the best trainer of the year. So hopefully he can get inspired with guys like what's it called? Spence, Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? Charlo and everybody else in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hoping that he does do his best. And he does learn from this. You know what I'm saying? But he was also around other great fighters when he was with Reynoso. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So I just like uh like I said, I think the best thing is him not being in California, where all these fucking California social media motherfuckers live at. You know what I'm saying?
But what did Canelo say? He
What?
said that his work regimen is kind of piss poor.
Yeah,
So
it's
he
yeah,
basically is one of those great fighters that's in the stable that's saying like, "Hey, I don't like what he's doing in this shit because he could be great, but he's not sticking to the craft. And if he keep his head on a swivel, I think that he can learn like every other fighter. I mean, you look at Devin, you look at Shakur, you look at all of them guys. They all have their own craft because they was dedicated really, really hard at one point in time, and they just got that muscle memory and stuck with it. Like Devin trained with so many different guys.
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing. He in good hands. Trust me.
Okay. Let's
It's
wish
up to him to get it.
yeah, let's wish Ryan well. Hopefully he gets this shit done. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're right. Let's give him a second chance. You know what I'm saying? And he goes to Derrick James. Gets inspired. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's gonna be working with Frank Martin, like sparring him or working with fucking Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? I think they're gonna be bringing people to spar them, to spar Ryan Garcia. But if he does spar them and trains along with them, that's good. That's very good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that's likely. That would scare
Yeah,
Ryan Garcia away.
yeah. Um,
But go ahead, man.
matchup that
I,
could
I'm
happen.
I'm
You know,
noticing.
like
I've been interrupting you all day, man. What's
oh, it's all good.
what's, what's the word? What's
Good
the word?
boxing conversations. Good boxing conversations.
Yeah, but salute
But
to everybody in the building. G Royal, salute to you. Salute to rolling in the with the punches. To you, broski. The Devin Haney's in the building. You know what I'm saying? You see him. He's been coming through the past couple of nights. You know what I'm saying that's the real Devin Haney right there. You know what I'm saying?
yo, salute to everybody in the chat, man.
Yeah.
Y'all make it all happen.
Alright.
It's a whole show. It's a whole full show with the chat and the panel and everybody that is working the magic. So I appreciate you all. But we know boxing. Basically, if you up this late and if you talking boxing, you're a boxing junkie. So on my TV right now, I got some highlights of Devin Haney and Lomachenko. And
Go ahead. Send me the link. We'll show it. Yeah, there's some breakdowns that I've seen. We could probably try to break those down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you know, it's what I've been looking at, and I've been talking to my wife about this a lot. Um, is the difference between the two guys. Like Loma is an animal, God, or was, or is, or who knows. You know, that's the thing with Loma at this point. But man, there was a point in time where uh, nobody really wanted to fight Lomachenko, and I do remember that. And there was only one person that wanted to fight Lomachenko, and I remember that also. And
who was that?
Devin Haney. And to have this fight right now, it had to make me remember all of that stuff that we was talking about long, 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 long time ago. And that was about accumulated time about 3 years ago.
Right.
And Loma was the man 3 years ago. I mean, shit, you heard what they were saying about him. And I disagreed about all of that shit. But um, they said that he was the next Muhammad Ali, and they said that he was on everybody level that was great. So I totally disagreed, but they said it, and now he gonna have to show if he that man still at 35, which is perfectly your prime. That's the peak of your prime right there.
No, it's good. Yeah, it's not. That's the thing. Okay, so what do you think? Is Lomachenko old, like people are saying, or he's in his prime? You know what I'm saying? Because like that's the thing. This is kind of weird, right? Like I'm like, because like Lomachenko asked Haney in the fight interview that they had earlier today that came out, the face off. It was they was like sitting there with what's her name, Ponce from Top Rank. I forgot her name. I know her. I think I'm pretty sure her last name.
Um,
But you know what I'm
Not
talking about?
sure.
You know what I'm talking
Yep,
about?
I know exactly who you're talking about though.
So they were sitting down, and then Lomachenko asked Haney, "Didn't you say that I was old?" And then Haney was like, "I never said that." And then he comes back and says, "Oh yeah, I do remember. I did say that." You know what I'm saying? But like, uh, that's the thing. So to me, it's like that's what you don't want to do. Don't undermine your opponent. You know what I'm saying? I get you shit talking, and I think that's what he was trying to say in that sense. That he did say that, but he was only saying that to talk shit, but not trying to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? That
Hmm.
makes sense. So, but yeah, this is it's good. It's a great fucking fight. This is better than Ryan and Tank fight. You know what I'm saying? Even though
Well,
it's
they was
not.
talking shit down the hallway again to each other. Loma was
Mm,
like, "I like Loma, man. I like how his English is coming along. He's starting
yeah,
to talk shit now." So I was, that's like when Canelo started speaking English. Like that shit just was like, now the American fans is really gonna understand what he's saying. So it's now he get his morale up and it boosts his revenue, and it really did though. If you look at it, and if Loma can like do good, he don't even have to win. If he just do so good that he make Devin look average, he did his job. He's still a contender in his sport. Like it's not to say that they can't have a rematch or something like that. Like you know how you could force a fight to them to be even. What if it be a draw? Like
right.
who
But
knows? That fight can be a draw. Cause look at Lomachenko. Like just go back and just watch his method of fighting. The man, if the man come in and fight like he normally fights, like not some recent shit. Well, if he fight like he did against Richard Coleman, let's just say that. Like that's a hell of a fighter against Devin Haney, man. I got Devin winning though, but that's a hell of a fighter against Devin. It's a great fight to watch, and it's a bigger fight than Ryan Garcia and Tank. Not in my opinion. Facts.
yeah, yeah, exactly. It's a fact. Of course, it's a fact. I had this discussion against two other people when they were trying to say that. Well, I was trying to say that what's more meaningful. You know what I'm saying? And these were the key words: Crawford versus Spence. You know what I'm saying? Or Ryan versus Tank Davis. What is more meaningful? When I asked that question, what would be your reply?
Of course. EJ versus Bud.
Exactly. More meaningful. This is more meaningful.
Way, I mean, to the sport of boxing, period. Like
Yeah.
everybody that's somebody wanted to see this fight. This is the fight everybody wanted to see for the last 5 years, other than Deontay Wilder and AJ. Other than that, that's the other fight. Them the only two fights that everybody wanted to see and was clamoring for. And if we can get those fights right now, even though those big guys got some losses under their belt, still doesn't matter. Want to see the fight.
Yeah.
True boxing fans want to see great matchups happen and come to fruition. Like you just want to try to make the best out of a moment if you possibly can. In those moments is celebratory moments, like when you get your family around, your friends around. and you do something big on the grill or in the house and make sure that everybody good and compensated for coming to enjoy this beautiful night. Everybody want to see that fight. That's one of those. Where was you at when this happened? You know?
Right. And shout out to what's it called? Fight Gems. I'm saying boxing gems. Giving this breakdown. This is a good breakdown of what Loma versus Haney.
Oh, boxing gym. Another shot at Shot Town brother.
Right off the
Chicago
bat,
winning.
Devin Haney can't solely fight Lomachenko moving backwards if he wants to be victorious. As proven by Lopez and Ortiz, the blueprint to defeat or compete with Loma is to press forward, forcing Loma to get on his back foot.
He can also fight at southpaw as well.
Something important to Carter. He'd like to jump on him early and get a couple rounds.
In the first round against Jojo Diaz, Haney managed to fight moving forward and put Diaz on the back foot when establishing his lead hand and had some success. Unfortunately, Haney didn't continue this for the majority of the fight, so whether he can sustain this is up in the air. When fighting against southpaws, Haney uses his lead hand in order to measure and control distance. Against fighters who heavily rely on the high guard, Haney often probes and uses a blinder jab in order
Yes, sir.
to set up his lead cross. Haney often probes and uses a blinder jab in order to set up his lead cross to the body and head of his opponent. Even without landing this sequence cleanly, he could force Loma to constantly reset without initiating any offense, which could be pivotal in terms of ring generalship.
My bad, my bad. I had myself muted. Good straight right hand by Haney. He kept on leading with the right hand. That's very good, especially against the southpaw. And what Haney's doing is good, but can he do that for 12 rounds? You know what I'm saying?
Um, of course.
Haney has displayed
I
fundamental
haven't seen Haney
effective.
tired a lot.
What happened?
I haven't seen Devin Haney tired a lot. I think
Yeah,
that Lomachenko will have to get him that way by using a lot of foot movement and angles to keep him moving and keep him striking and missing. You know, when you miss, that takes a lot of energy. It's when you hit the opponent is when you still can keep yourself in the fight.
right. And the one thing is, and that's going to be so Lomachenko can get tired also. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's going to take a lot from him to what's called do all of the things that he needs to do. Head movement, slipping in. You know what I'm saying? Trying to like go to Devin Haney's body. You know what I'm saying? With a southpaw stance. You know what I'm saying? Dip in and go to the and go to Devin Haney's body with a jab. You know what I'm saying? Throw overhand lefts. That's the thing that what I would like to see.
Footwork.
My bad. Go ahead. What's that?
No, you can keep playing. Go ahead.
All right, let's get it.
When fighting southpaws, he has a keen understanding of denying the outside angle. When Jojo Diaz would begin stepping to the right in order to secure lead foot dominance, Haney would step back, forcing a reset in neutral positioning, similar to how Lopez nullified Loma's front foot shuffle. As I've stated before, Devin Haney's jab hasn't been nearly as effective in the open stance as it is normally. Haney is susceptible to the straight cross and lead hook to the body and head, as shown against.
I agree too. With JoJo's, like when Haney throws his jab, you just have to slip a little to the side and then throw your overhand left if you're a southpaw. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
In my opinion. So watch.
Diaz.
Hmm. No, I
Haney has
agree.
a bad habit of remaining stationary when probing his jab, rather than taking a half step backward to.
See, that's the thing with the jab, right? If you don't use it, if you just like if you just probing, which is like just kind of tapping, you know what I'm saying, not like having a stiff jab, like an honest jab. You know what I'm saying? Honest jab is like pop, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If you're just clawing and measuring and kind of like trying to, measure your distance, yeah, this motherfucker's he's if they have good experience. Like Jojo Diaz has good amateur experience. And I'm saying he's kind of like Lomachenko, where he's a professional and he's also had amateur experience and global amateur experience. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
An Olympian
Hmm.
too. You know what I'm saying? So he knows what you're doing, but he's more undersized and not as skilled as Lomachenko, in my opinion.
Stay out
Uh-huh.
of range.
I mean, of course.
Go ahead, go ahead. Hey, you want to say
Uh,
anything? Yeah.
yeah, but when you're looking at a range keeper is the guy that's trying to actually throw the jab, like a Lennox Lewis
Mhm.
or like a Larry Holmes. But when you probing the jab, that's the actual puncher boxer. He's trying to actually just throw it out there to set up a punch, a
Yeah,
power punch.
yeah, like a big right hand. But
Yeah,
but that's the thing with Haney. It would be good if Haney had some type of power.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So he's just probing just to probe. You're not probing just to find. You know what I'm saying? Like pop pop boom pop pop pop. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like pop pop. You know what I'm saying? Like pop pop boom. You know what I'm saying? And when you hit the mitts, you just hit that double jab. That a slight double jab. Pop pop boom. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Mhm.
just plotting with that little like the double jab, you know what I'm saying, to set up that big right hand or big left hand. You know what I'm saying? So that's not what he does. He just probes and doesn't have anything to come back with. So boom, good straight
Lomachenko's lead cross could be a
straight left.
difficult obstacle for Haney.
That's a very good analogy. I like how he did this. So here, let's go. So this frame right here, right. Okay, so this is JoJo. I like how he compared this. So the one thing that I do want to compare, look at Devin Haney. He's leading with the right with his left foot. I'm saying that's one of the things that you have to look at. My opinion. When Devin Haney's leading with his left foot, JoJo's keeps his right foot on the inside of Haney's left foot, right? So I'm hoping, well, I'm not hoping. Let's see if what's it called Lomachenko can keep his foot on the outside, right? He's gonna have more success. He's like basically trapping you there. Devin Haney is right, but he's still successful. He's going to lead. Jojo Diaz is going to lead with his left hand right here in this sequence. But I just think that if Lomachenko can lead with his right foot. It doesn't have to step over Haney's left foot right here. You know what I'm saying? And be right in position. So we're gonna compare the two. So I'm pretty sure Georgia Diaz is gonna hit him with a lead left hand in this sequence. Well, here, let's slow this shit down a little bit. There. Here we go. Boom! Right there. Lands that left hand. Right.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Here, let's mute that. Okay. But you see that? So
Hmm.
what he had to do is he had to do a step back and then a lead straight hand. So that's the thing. When you have good, who has better footwork, Lomachenko or Jojo Diaz? In your opinion?
Lomachenko.
right? He's not gonna get in that situation. So this punch is gonna be better from Lomachenko. But
Well,
right,
we talking about different which version of Lomachenko? Because I've been looking at Lomachenko a lot. Like I was telling you earlier, like I've been
here,
doing a lot of film study on Loma, and he looked different at every weight.
yeah.
And
Well,
at 35, he don't look like the same Loma at 30. Like, especially the last fight against Jermaine Ortiz, he can't fight like that against Devin. So if we talking, which Loma are we actually talking about?
I
That Loma
honestly.
or
But that's the thing, is that is sometimes we see these fighters, they fucking they come back. We've seen old boxers, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
They were washed out. We thought they were gone, you know what I'm saying? They're not the same throughout history, and they come back, right? Because like you know what they say. What they say is like you are kind of fighting to the level of the competition, right?
Hmm.
Okay, let me go warm up my tamales and charge my phone. Hold the panel down. Salute to fucking breakdowns. Kush in the motherfucking building. Let's get it. Hold on. Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, Kush, it was good, bro. Over here cooking. Basically, I'm looking at Lomachenko fight Gary Russell right now, and this is a whole different Lomachenko than the one that just fought Jermaine Ortiz. And uh, based on his skill set, I mean, Loma have a skill set that is very unique. Man, it is animalistic, is sophisticated, is accurate. Like he throw multiple punches in combinations, and they damn near all hit the target. And if he start out like that, that same Lomachenko that finished the rounds off against Devin, that's gonna be a hell of a fight. Because that boy gonna have to do something about it in the beginning to the end. But I kinda don't see it like that though. I see it as the younger, bigger, stronger fighter is gonna have his day and he gonna enforce his will. I honestly think that way. Excuse me. But um at the end of the day, you still got Loma being a supreme fighter, and he ain't trying to give up. If y'all seen those the interviews and all of that stuff that everything was happening, they was going back and forth, and he seemed like he with it. He started getting his English up, started talking to Devin, letting him know like, hey, I'm with the shit. So um, he always been a cocky fighter, a confident fighter. So he still got some of that grit in him. Like I said, 35 is not old. If 35 is old, then let's say Terrence Crawford old then. Because everybody's saying that Terrence Crawford still ain't stay in shape, and he a good fighter and he stay healthy and he do this and that. Well, Lomachenko do too. So it's no excuses. Shouldn't hear no excuses because he still got the heart of a champion and he could pull it out and he can get a victory over Devin. And then what? Would everybody say he old then? No. So let's not say he old now. Let's make sure that it's an even fight between two good fighters or two great fighters that's ready to do their thing. Even though Loma 11 years older than them, let the veteran teach the young boy something or pass the torch. That's what it's about. So we'll see what happens Saturday. But I got Devin winning this fight though, Kush, in my opinion. And that ain't in my opinion. I just feel like he gonna win. I don't got no opinion about who gonna win. My money on Devin.
Yeah,
I beat.
I beat
Was
wrong.
good, bro.
He got Devin Haney too, but it's all good. That's what's good about this fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it was just an easy win, it wouldn't mean anything, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it means more when people are divided and split. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has, like, if Haney wins, great for him. If Lomachenko wins, great for him. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with losing to Lomachenko, if Haney loses, right?
Indeed.
So,
Um, it's two great fighters, man. Like I just said, if you go back and look at who Loma fought, you can't deny that man resume. That man a stud. So and you fighting Devin. So it's not like he been in there. He been doing his thing. Win, lose, or draw. This is what you want to see from a fighter. So I'm gonna always respect the good guys. They the good guys of boxing, the motherfuckers that want to put it together. You know, we need shit like that. Like without Lomachenkos of the world, who do you got? Like
right.
you got.
The Mayorgas, the Salitos, the journeymans, the ones that you get names off of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, Loma not a journeyman.
no,
Like
I know.
Loma,
But that's how they're treating him, though. They're trying to already say that he's already washed up and like he ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has no chance and
nah. Well, that
no
was just
Pantera's
Max
celebrating him.
Kellerman. That was just Max Kellerman, and then everybody started riding that coattail of that. But you can't throw no fighter out of there because he'll lose to a certain fighter. Like, man, I done seen people lose to guys on paper they shouldn't have won a fight. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
they lose in my book, but they shouldn't have really won a fight. On paper, they lost, but the referee won. They raised their hand. The stat sheet say that this motherfucker lost, but the referee raised his hand. Like we seen him lose, but the referee still raised his hand. So, do we really give them people victories, or do we go by the guidelines and say, well, if it's in box rec, then he won? Like, did he really win? And that's Loma right now. Loma got one of those under his belt. Like,
which one? The Jermaine Ortiz?
yeah, Jermaine won
Ah,
that fight, man. Seven
uh,
rounds to five, hands down.
I think Loma got the win. But
Nah,
we can
they
do a
didn't.
rewatch and try to figure that shit out. I want to do some rewatches. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that Loma won that fight. It's crazy because the when you do when you see somebody have more success against another fighter, it seems like he's doing better. You know what I'm saying? When he's really not. But it's all good.
Hmm. I got 200 on Devin though
Oh
through
shit! Let's
FanDuel.
go. Let's go.
I went through
That's a
FanDuel and
great.
put 200 on Devin for the decision.
Salute to Caesar G in the motherfucking building. I be YB in the motherfucking building. Man, to like I said, may the best man win. Haney, it's I don't think that he needs to prove himself. I think he's already proven himself. He already became undisputed at this young age, and he's already defended his title. At least once, and it's going to be the second time. So, this is going to be good. Win,
Oh, but
lose,
I
or draw.
also got Kazi. I also got Lomachenko knocking Devin down, but he still win. But
Oh,
$20 too.
see, I don't know anything about gambling and shit. So to me,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
I'm
I can see
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
I don't think that that's far fetched neither. I think Loma got the opportunity to knock him down, get a
yeah,
drop
yeah.
out of him,
I think so.
and he can still get back up and win the fight.
with like an overhand left, like an overhand left. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? From
Man, this
Lomachenko.
man throw punches.
Yeah,
Like if he get back to the tools that he been doing and stay active and work, he could
yeah.
fucking win this fight, man. And it's not like he can't win, but I don't see him winning though at all. Not
Okay.
even a little bit. Devin is gonna beat his ass, bro. But that's just
Yeah.
my opinion, and I'm
No,
not
no,
gonna
no, no.
drive it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
no,
drive that in like it matters like that. But I just think that
no.
Devin know what to do. He been in there with everybody too. He didn't seen it all, man. He been in Mexico for a long time. He did the whole gauntlet while everybody was in the Olympics. He was in his own gauntlet. So shit, I give him respect. I give him his respect on that level for like a matter of reasons because he actually showed what a true competitor is about. He defended that WBC belt 4 times before he became undisputed, and he didn't now defended the undisputed belt 2 times. And normally in this modern era, guys go up and just move up. So we criticizing Devin too much because he actually defended the belt more times than any other undisputed champion at this point. Period.
Mm,
Think about it. Yes, he did.
it's,
Because this
it's
first Canelo, this is his first one against John Ryder.
no,
Jamel Charlo,
no, no,
he ain't
no.
defended the belt before that point.
Hold
Once
on.
he stood,
Real
oh,
quick, real quick, Triple
against
G.
Triple G, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Man, that didn't fucking count, man. That's some bullshit.
yeah.
But I guess so.
No,
Well,
no, no,
Devin
no.
Haney doing it too. Then they the only one.
Eh,
I guess if you want to throw that little bullshit moving the one
No,
sixty
no,
pound up.
it is
But
at any time, you fight and you fight at 168 and it's for all the belts, it's for undisputed, right? You know what I'm saying? Technically. So that's the thing, right?
yeah, okay.
It should motivate you to bring your best. You know, it should like, like if you're just fighting for nothing, right? Sometimes your will is not the same as opposed to you fighting for everything, for all the belts. Do you get what I'm saying? Does
Yeah,
that
but
like is that not
he was the
encouraging?
WB.
So
But
Triple G could have been encouraged to knock out and beat Canelo to become undisputed at 168.
that's neither here nor there. That was just an analogy. But at the end of the day, he defended his belt more times at his weight class than anybody else. Now
Not the
that's
same.
sure
Not the same.
because
Oh, at
he
his
had
weight
the
class.
WBC, yeah, and he defended it 4 times in a row, and he was still at that weight division. He was a legitimate champion, and he got the other 2 belts. I mean, the other 3 belts, and became the undisputed champion. Defended that again, and now is about to do it. So yeah, he got the best run in any weight division of any fighter right now. Period. That's what
Maybe
I mean.
the same kind of. They're tied. Him and Canelo are tied, kind of.
Nah, Canelo ain't been. Well, yes, yeah, they tied. Yeah, they tied. Yeah,
I'm just saying. You
yeah.
acting like
No,
I'm a
I'm
liar.
saying they about. Yeah, they about tied.
They're
Yeah,
tied. Yeah, good, good, good.
yeah.
All good, all good.
Him and Canelo.
And that's good. That's how you should move for a young fighter. You know what I'm saying? Doing what he's doing. This is good. This is greatness. Like I keep on saying, like Haney on the road to greatness. You know what I'm saying? And he's on the fast lane. Like he's moving past all of these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like you know,
Whether people like it or not, he is doing it.
yeah, of course. I don't hate on Haney. You know what I'm saying? My opinion is, I think Lomachenko. I'm going for Lomachenko, and I think Lomachenko can beat Haney. But I think that Haney's going to win. You know what I'm saying? Because he has the youth, and the one thing is for Haney to just stay steady. You know what I'm saying? Stay sticking to what he does best is using the jab, stepping back, you know what I'm saying, using the ring, you know what I'm saying, and when he needs to, when it gets too crazy, he uses that clinch. But also you have to start using that size, start turning these guys, you know what I'm saying, start using a little bit of wrestling, you know what I'm saying, and then start learning how to fucking, let go and fight, outside of the clinch, you know what I'm saying. So but that's just my opinion. And like that's what he's going to need in at 140. You know what I'm saying? Like all of these fights should be getting you ready to go fight in 140. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah,
fighting this
yeah.
fast guy. You know what I'm saying? And you're fighting great fighters, but they should be you should be getting ready to go to 140.
Well, getting ready for 140 is fighting bigger guys. When did he ever fight a bigger guy?
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think that he's gonna be, as good at 140 because he doesn't have that. But he could be sparring him. He can be doing a whole bunch of things that we don't know. But I'm saying the competition at 140 is going to be crazy. It's going to be bigger. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be for each individual belt, not just one belt. Not for one fight, one belt. One
All the belt.
all the belts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna have to go through a gauntlet. You know what I'm saying?
yep, yep. Starting with Ryan Garcia,
Yeah, that's
because Ryan gonna have that belt, Kazi.
no, I got Rolly beating him. I got Rolly knocking out fucking I got Rolly Romero knocking out fucking Ryan Garcia.
Okay, we gonna go to a bar and see that fight.
Yeah. And that's a good fight. But that's what I'm telling you.
My treat, bro. We gonna go to the bar and see that fight.
We need to see that happen. No, no, no. Gonna be doing some shit here in Chicago. Status. We're gonna be doing a backyard for the summertime. That's what I'm hoping is we could get a whole bunch of really good fights that we can do like a big ass projector screen in the backyard, barbecues and drinks. You know what I'm saying? And get bands and shit. You know what I'm saying? Get
Okay,
some music, get some painting and shit, bro. I got a whole bunch of shit that I want to do. I'm saying it's coming. Like, I'm trying to work with some people. I already
okay,
got a spot.
okay,
I'm saying so. I'm telling you, like, I'm talking about a screen the size of a garage, if not bigger. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
Then I'm talking about grilling. Having tacos. You know what I'm saying? And then having some performances, having some people painting some graffiti. You know what I'm saying? Doing all that shit, bro. It's gonna be crazy. It's
Oh,
gonna
that's
be lit.
what's up.
hmm But you gotta get organized and shit. I gotta work on it.
Right.
That's the thing. So, some of the people that have showed on the channel their music, I'm hoping I can get
Mhm.
them to come and perform. You know what I'm saying? Do a
Okay.
show, yeah. Do a live show. Imagine that. You have a live show. You know what I'm saying? Then we have the breakdown of the fights and shit like that. So,
Dope. I'm with it, bro. Just let me know. I'm with
good.
it.
IB said
Anything
Ryan
you need me
should
to do.
beat Rolly, no problem. No, oh, okay, my bad, my bad. I respect IB's opinion because IB's really good with the betting. You know what I'm saying? With the gambling, he knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he knows, who to put his money on. And,
Exactly. That's a fact, IB.
yeah.
Ryan always give me paid. So shit. Man,
Win or lose,
I'm
win or lose.
win loses. No, he only this is first loss, but shit, I done bet on Ryan like 4 times already.
Okay, so who do we
So
have? Uh, um, that wouldn't be a bad fight. Announce it, right? Announce it even if you're saying in November, right?
yeah,
Like
but you saying he if he fighting Jose Zapata,
that's a rumor. That's what I saw somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't try to make no titles. You know what I'm saying? Like breaking news. Ryan Garcia is fighting Zapata. That's something somebody said that I saw. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what unless I
but the
see it.
Derrick James thing is a
Is
sign that he moving in another direction. Like um he might just sign a PBC.
he could. That's not so what's the road? And I would like to hear from everybody. Everybody's welcome to join the motherfucking panel. You know what I'm saying, if you guys want to join the panel, boom, let's drop the link. What's y'all opinion? If Ryan goes to PBC, who's he going to fight? Uh, what's y'all opinion? I'm not trying to like downplay Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? This is to
I'm
me.
not gonna let you downplay Ryan Garcia, Kazi. He's
It,
somebody in the sport of boxing. I'm sorry. You might feel your own certain way about this situation, and I get you with your point. But Ryan Garcia is a hot topic, and we have to speak about him because he just faced Tank. Come on, man. This is important information. This is breaking news. And I think the boxing world need to understand that we moving in a direction that these guys have to give recognition no matter if they big or small. Because one punch can change it all.
all right, and El Sadis. So what's the game plan? Ryan's going to train with Derrick James. How soon can Ryan Garcia, or how soon should he fight next? You know what I'm saying? Who should he fight next? And then he's going to 140. And then, like I would like to hear a game plan. You know what I'm saying? There has to be,
Okay. I have it
but
under control. Bro, he has to fight the person that called him out. You just called me out. I'm gonna fight you. I'm still somebody. You think I'm easy pickings because Tank beat me? All right. I double back around and come and whoop your ass and give me a belt. What about that? And then call out Tank again. But I don't even have to necessarily fight Tank. I could fight someone like a Arnold Barbosa and clean up that little problem that I had with Arnold Barbosa at 140 and then get some work in with Tank and see what happens. If I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. But at least I'm only getting L's against Tank. I ain't losing to y'all. But I don't see that happening because I see Devin moving up. Man, I see everything opening up in a good way. Because once Devin move up after he beat Lomachenko, um, his next guaranteed opponent is for that WBO belt. So that's either Teal or Josh Taylor. And I think Devin with the shit. So unlike everybody else, I ain't with all of that shit. I'm keeping it a buck about these fighters. I don't have no personal gripes against nobody. I just look at the sport of boxing, and I'm not about to start tainting boxing like that. So uh, Devin gonna move up like he's supposed to after he had his second consecutive title defense. Then he needs to move up and let them have them belts and take the WBO with you and go ahead and go and get the WBO winner of that fight. After you get that done, then go get one of those belt holders after they fights because they still got to make fights too. So who to say they gonna win? You see what I'm saying? Regis Prograis, he got a fight coming up. We're gonna see what Matias have going on. But other than that, then that's what the IBF, that's the WBA just was won, and um, the WBO is about to be fought. So who got the WBC at 140? Kaji. Oh. Well, anybody in the chat, who got the WB? Who got the WBC at 140? Because Broly got the WBA, Josh Taylor got the WBO, and Matias got the IBF. So who got the WBC? because I think that's the open belt.
Regis at 140. Regis.
Oh, Regis.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, I forgot. Yeah, Regis got it. Okay, so Regis about to defend his belt. Um, Josh Taylor about to defend his belt. Matias is the only one open because Rolly just got his belt. So yeah, once the move up happened with everybody and Josh Taylor and Tio get it on, we'll start seeing everything open up for the next fight. We're gonna see that shit work out. But we still gotta pay attention to what Ryan doing because Ryan somebody, goddammit. And if he say he officially 140, then his next opponent gonna be Rolly Romero. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
What do you
I
think
don't
about?
know, cuz maybe he do though. He might. I don't know. I mean, it's a hell of a fight to see, man. I can't wait to see it. But I just keep in mind, cuz which Loma we looking at, bro? I don't know. And if he look like the Loma that I've been looking at, well, it's gonna be a hell of a fight, man. All I can say is may the best man win, cause that he a bad motherfucker. I can tell you that. I ain't gonna play with you. He's a bad motherfucker.
Here we
But
go. Boom, Lomachenko. Boom.
but on another note, you got Katie Taylor. Um, she got a fight coming up this week too. A, a nice fight. What you think about that, Kazi?
Great. Uh,
What do
uh,
you think about Katie Taylor though? Do you respect her career?
well, she's representing her country. I like when fighters bring, big events to their country. I'm saying like that's great, right?
She a bad girl. She a
Everybody's
bad
okay
girl.
with Peter Taylor going back to Ireland, but they had a problem when Canelo went to fucking Mexico. But I'm just gonna say that. All right,
Uh, who did?
a lot of people, but I'm just throwing that out there. Go ahead. So Hablo says Ryan is fucked at 140. Exactly, I think so too. Yeah, I think Zepeda whoops his ass. I think Rolly Romero whoops his ass. It's just my opinion.
Um, he gonna be a champion at 140 though, Hoplo. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. If he fight Rolly Romero, he's gonna be a champion at 140. I just know that for sure. It's it's levels to this, Kazi. Rolly's not on that level. Rolly just lost his last fight. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, but even then, Ryan is not as good as that dude that Rolly Romero just fought. He's not as good as him. He doesn't have the heart. He doesn't have the punching power. You know what I'm saying? Rolly Romero would. You know what I'm saying? Like he's good. He knew. Do you not remember the fucking sparring that Rolly Romero and Ryan Garcia had? Do I need to remind you here? Let's give the people. I'm saying. Did we forget about this shit? What happened with Rolly Romero and fucking and Ryan Garcia? Do you not remember this shit? Ryan has not fucking adapted and become any better. He's not better than when this happened. He's at the same stage. He actually looked better then. Now he looks fucking worse. He looks like fucking trash now. But then, like you know what I'm saying, like look, this is what happened. Rolly Romero sparring, you know what I'm saying, the darling Ryan Garcia. Here we go. Boom. Same thing. Look, let's slow it down a little bit. Same fucking thing. You see how he swats that fucking jab away? It's the same fucking problem that he has. He has no fucking defense, bro. Okay, let's watch. Look at his hands when he's throwing that left hook, right? Drops the hand. So if you think here, let's rewind it all the way. Okay, that was a good jab to the body by Ryan. Okay, but here he's going to throw a left hook and look at the right hand. So let's slow it down. Actually, let's get the bit rate up a little bit. Let's go and drop the right hand. All right, here we go. Y'all gonna see it in a little. Look, even when he throws a jab to the body, his hands always drops. It's the same fucking habit. Now here, in this sequence, he's going to throw a left hook and he's going to drop his right hand. I don't know if you guys can see the cursor. See that? All the time. His hands are down. I'm saying every single time he throws a fucking punch. Rolly was getting off on him. Boom. No, that miss. It landed on his gloves, but look at that. Hook to the body. Holy shit. Look, he can't even fucking handle Rolly.
Mm.
It's gonna be crazy, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Rolly Romero is gonna fucking, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be the face of boxing. Rolly Romero, the face of boxing. You heard it.
Get the hell out of here. Um, Rolly is gonna
Oh,
get his ass whooped by Ryan Garcia. That doesn't show me nothing, Kazi. I just seen Rolly
yes,
still get his still get his ass whooped around because he don't know how to box. But I mean, he got some intangibles. I mean, but I guess he know how to get out of dodge. But Rolly don't stand a chance against the elite fighters. I mean, he just the belt holder for right now. His next fight, he's guaranteed to lose it, unless it's a tune-up. And I don't even know what's a tune-up for Rolly because Rolly is a tune-up. So I don't know. I'm just kind of baffled about that situation. But uh, at this point, it's all about the most skillful fighter. And Loma and Devin, those are two of the most skillful fighters at 135 that we could talk about. And Devin in particular is the best 135 pounder, hands down.
oh, so, well, yeah, by
He got all
definition,
the
he
stuff.
is. Yeah, by definition,
Yeah,
yeah. On paper, he's the best 135.
yeah. And he keep defending that belt too. Like, I don't know what more it takes. So people can say all
No,
the
no,
shit they want to say, but
no, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that Haney can beat Lomachenko. I'm going with Lomachenko because I've been rocking with Lomachenko for a long time. So
Mhm.
I doubted him. I took my fair share of doubt. I usually doubt fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like just like I doubt Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Until you prove something to me, until you show me that you're really built. You know what I'm saying? For it. You know what I'm saying? Then I start believing in you. You know what I'm saying? So like you need
Yeah.
to do something for me to believe in what you're saying. So I do believe in Devin Haney. Him going to Australia, beating Cambosis. I beat him. Sorry, I believed in him. He became the undisputed champion, defending his belt. So I do believe in what he's able to do. But I also do believe in Lomachenko being able to beat Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? I think you can't count out a rugged old veteran. You know what I'm saying? Does that
Uh,
make
of course not.
like
Um,
we counted out Manny Pacquiao. What did he do after he got knocked out by Juan Manuel Marquez? Right?
no, I heard him talk. I was listening to Lomachenko talk.
Yeah.
So he not fucking around.
Yeah. And that's
He
good.
seems
I want to see that. I want to see two of the best. I want to see the best Lomachenko and I want to see the best Devin Haney. I want the Devin Haney to beat what we, perceive as the best Lomachenko in his prime, not an old Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if we keep on saying that, we're fucking devaluating what Devin Haney is. You know what I'm saying? So if he, if we erase that and we think that Devin Haney's fighting the best Lomachenko in his prime, that is hungry to fucking beat a young champion and become undisputed champion. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't that sound better? Instead of saying like, oh, Devin Haney's gonna wash that old man Lomachenko that he was never a fucking champion. He was you know what I'm saying? Like he's a hype job and you know what I'm saying? That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I
of
don't
course.
like. Like,
I also, but I also don't like that they made Lomachenko seem like he was on the level of Muhammad Ali and shit.
no no. See, that's Bob Arum. Bob Arum is he's a promoter. That's what he says sensational words. You ever see like when you see a title on YouTube, it grabs your attention because it says breaking news. You know, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Spence versus Crawford is signed officially. What do? You go and click on it, right? I'm saying Bob Arum is, he's a clickbait. He's a clickbait promoter. He's, I'm saying, he's a promoter. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to make you believe this shit. You know what I'm saying? Make you click on these videos. Make you go watch these fights. You know what I'm saying?
what fans was he trying to get to?
I don't know. I don't know.
This shit, that just made me hate that fucking guy. Like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
all it did for me. I just said, "What the fuck? He's overrated." Because now I'm rating him on the level of Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that. Like this is the logistics of it all. It's not about who Lomachenko is and what he did and how it went with his career. And he's a stud. He's a bona fide stud. He can lose to Devin Haney and still go to the Hall of Fame as a bona fide stud. And he only got 17 fights. That's some shit to say that is special. But at the end of the day, they said rate him on this level, boxing fans.
Yeah.
He's good
It was,
enough to be Muhammad Ali. Like I'm rating him on that level. Like, nah, get out of here. He's overrated. And
but hold
then
on,
you would tell me, like, how is Lomachenko overrated? He's not overrated. Well, I'm rating him on the level that they said that he was supposed to be rated on.
and
Instead of just rating him as a great fighter that he is, they said that he's somebody that he's clearly not. And
right.
that shit is not cool.
And Oscar De La Hoya try to convince the people that Ryan Garcia was ready for fucking Tank Davis when he wasn't, right? But they're selling a product, right? That's what you do when you sell a product. When you sell something, you're selling it, right? You're saying like all of this shit. It wasn't Lomachenko that was saying I'm better than Ali. That would be his different story. It was his promoter, the pusher. That makes sense.
Uh huh.
So yeah,
But
they're saying this is the best product around. So like that's what he was trying to say, but it wasn't
but
like
Loma should have cleaned that shit up.
well, that's on him. Yeah, if he did it or he didn't. It's. I'm just saying that he didn't say that from out of his mouth. I'm saying maybe he should have been like I don't agree with my promoter, but imagine you saying I don't agree with my promoter.
Hell, a lot of fighters said that. So you heard AB telling Leonard Ellaby, said that soft ass shit up. You ain't know my side. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
like he's telling them like Mike Tyson fought, beat up Don King. Like, bro, like
Oh yeah, that's true.
it happens. It happened.
Let's look at where Adrian Broner is at right now, bro. His last press
Tio,
conference.
Tio
Yeah,
always dissing Top Rank. Like
hey,
shit, he hates him.
where's Teofimo Lopez at right now? He's about to fucking leave this contract. He's talking shit to ESPN, Bob Arum, and all this shit. And when he has one of the biggest fights that he's ever had in his fucking life, which against Josh Taylor, the undisputed champ, former undisputed champion on fucking ESPN on the top rank, bro. I'm saying, I'm just saying, like sometimes you gotta not say shit. You just gotta just like say it after this shit happens. You know what I'm saying after, like I would say all this shit that Tio was saying. Well, not necessarily, because he said some foul shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like he's just fucking too much. He's just talking too much, right? He's like they're
Mhm.
talking too much. It's just like, what the fuck are y'all doing? This is fucking stupid.
Yeah, but I mean, it happens with fighters though. Ryan Garcia get into it with Golden Boy all the time. So, I mean, it happens. Just sometimes you have to do what you got to do. Tank was talking shit to Floyd. You know, it's just one of those things that happen in boxing. That's kind of more uh obvious than not obvious that the promoter and the fighter don't get along.
Yeah.
That's more obvious than not obvious. Like it's obvious that one know what their worth is and the other one trying to devalue them all the time.
Well,
You know.
if you're going to go to a promotional company, you would want to pick a promotional company that's been doing it for a long time, and you kind of want to listen to what they say. They know what they're doing, right? So, like with Teofimo Lopez, he was talking shit about fucking Top Rank. He didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and he's still in the same situation. You know what I'm saying? I remember Teofimo Senior saying like, "No, we should have never left Top Rank. Fucking Eddie Hearn, they robbed us and all this fucking shit." You know what I'm saying? Bud Light and we got J Lo. You know what I'm saying? Like they were saying all types of shit, but like they were like, Bob Arum, we would never cross you again. But now they're crossing him again. Now they're not. They don't want to fucking do business with. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? That's the thing. It's just people don't want to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, go. Like, okay. So let's say, I know you're a businessman. You know what I'm saying? It'll say boxing, right? So if you hire me for a job, you tell me like, boom, this is a job. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay you this much, this much, this much, this much. I'm gonna complete the job. I'm not gonna complain. You know what I'm saying? Because I just gotta get the job done, right?
Right.
You
Hmm.
know the read the contract, read the negotiations. You know what I'm saying? Like, get in there,
Yeah.
get the job done, get out. That's it. That's all you gotta do. It's a a 3 fight deal, or you know what I'm saying, like whatever it is. You know this shit. You know what I'm saying, now why are you trying to fucking like like Teofimo Lopez? He's trying to leave this contract on a bad note. He's trying to leave with Top Rank saying, you know what I'm saying, all of this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying, like all this stupid shit with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying?
Where is he going from there?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Like
know. Where do you go?
he broke bridges with everybody, bro.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. With the zone, his father was saying like, you guys, we should have never left Top Rank. Let's
No,
go
you
back
have
to
to
Top Rank. And where are you gonna go? Where's he gonna go?
you have to remember, guys like Tiafimo and their father, they don't really have any shame, so you can't really judge them. Like I think, yeah, I think they'll grovel, and they'll go anywhere. Whoever's willing to. It's like a whore, right? She'll suck the dick of any man willing to put up an extra five
Ah,
grand.
man. All right,
She's
all
loyal to it.
right.
She,
Whatever. Give me what the extreme.
yeah, no,
All
honestly,
right.
honestly, I'll give you an example. A whore is only loyal
Yeah.
to her husband, her man, up until another dude is willing to put an extra $10 on the table. As soon as the other dude is, you know, I mean, like, she's a whore. She's no sucker dick. So it's all about who's
All
putting up the most
right.
money.
All
That's how Tiafimo.
Who broke your heart today, Jimmy?
What
Did
happened?
some did a girl break your heart, Jimmy?
Oh, fuck, the story of my life. Now I'm actually doing all right though in that department. To be fair, compared to my track
Okay.
record, compared to my
Okay.
history, I'm actually doing quite well. No, it's like Tiafimo and like, come on, these guys are bozos. Look, if they beat, look, if they beat Josh Taylor and become the WBO and Ring Lineal champions, they're in a very powerful position. They could go to PBC, negotiate a big pay-per-view fight with Javante Davis in Vegas, or they could go to the Zone, maybe unify with Regis Prograis. They're in a very good position. Um, And what are the bridges they've burnt? I don't think they've done too much damage. I mean, fighters say stupid stuff all the time. I mean, Teofimo's an idiot. His father's a joke. Everyone knows that. But if they win the fight and you get the hardware, just by default, you're in a good position. And I think they'll be okay. Now, if they lose,
My bad,
that's the big
Jimmy. Real quick, chat. Don't ban people. Unless they're saying stupid fucking shit. Like Devin Haney, that's the real Devin Haney, bro. The champ is fucking here. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta chill, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah,
Y'all
man.
quick to use your wrench. You know what I'm saying? So I'm paying attention. I'm watching. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just don't ban them. That's all. Unless they say some foul shit, racist shit. Yeah, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like trolls. You
That's
know
what
what I'm
I
saying?
say.
Trolls are needed. Trolls are needed, right? I
There's an old
agree.
saying. There's an old saying. Give a humble man some power, and he'll show you the kind of piece of shit he really is.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. All right. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt. But that's the thing, like, because sometimes I troll, on other people's channels, but I don't say no heinous shit. But unless they say stupid shit,
To the
like
viewers, man. Come on, you guys are blocking literally viewers, people that will be hitting the like and sharing the content.
yeah, it's like, exactly
See the
the
Lomachenko
dedication
Ali
of
thing.
these trolls is crazy. Go ahead, my bad, Jimmy. Go ahead.
See the Lomachenko Ali thing. I do agree with those stats, bro. For me, Ali's the gold standard. So, but I mean, to be honest, I mean, I've seen so many fighters do crazy stuff like that. When Showtime was saying that Deontay Wilder's a bigger puncher than George Foreman, and he's tied Muhammad Ali's title defense record. They weren't highlighting that Deontay Wilder's fighting scrubs and Muhammad Ali was fighting absolute serial killers like George Foreman, Sonny Liston, Joe Frazier, Ernie Shavers, and the list goes on and on. Floyd Mayweather, he'd often hate on Sugar Ray Leonard because he lost his last fight against he fight last Terry Norris. For me, bro, it's just one of them, bro. Even Muhammad Ali, I've personally never seen Lomachenko say he's better than Ali, but Bob Arum, like, this is the funny thing with Bob Arum, like, it is actually so embarrassing. Like, clearly that dude's in diapers, right? Like, I mean, he's clearly gone mentally, right? So my thing is this: I don't really take him too seriously. This is the same man that I've seen quotes of him when Manny Pacquiao was in his prime, saying, "I haven't seen a fighter this good since Ali." And when Floyd was on a come up, he's actually said this: "This is the next Ali." I feel like that is such a cheap, like, Bob Arum is obviously promoted Ali. The cheapest way to do easy promotion is just say, "But this is the best fighter I've seen since Muhammad Ali." Like, you know what I mean? Don't be
Yeah, you got a
surprised if he
point.
says Nico. Do not be surprised if Muhammad Ali's grandson and Nico Ali Walsh. Yeah, do not be surprised if Bob Arum comes out and says he can surpass his grandfather.
Hell no, there's no way. I swear, like, bro. I was
Bro, these are
Nico
models,
Ali.
bro.
Nico Ali
Let
is
him get a belt,
right.
Kazi. You never know. Let him
He's
get a belt. Let him get a belt, Kazi.
bruh. This is
Bob Arum will say it, bro.
it's getting out of
Bob
hand.
Arum will say stuff like,
You
"This
can't.
is the new generation." No, Bob Arum is so senile and so demented that he will say some crazy
Ah,
shit. Like if
man.
Nico Ali wins a belt, he'll say
Look.
something like,
Hold on.
he'll say,
Look. And don't get me wrong. Bob Arum is older, right? But he's sharp, man. He knows. Like when you bring up
Yeah,
fights, like he
yeah,
knows about them. He knows more about these casual fucking boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? Like he watches boxing. Like he watches boxing. He sits there like when the fucking first fights happen, he just sits there and fucking watches everything. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And
puts
you
on his
go and ask
diaper as
him a
well.
question. It could be whatever. Hey, he's living his best life. You know what I'm saying? What do you want? He
No,
looks
you're
happy.
right, man.
You know what I'm saying? He's probably got a diaper on.
Definitely.
Go ahead. It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
I
He's
mean,
a
he's
fucking
medicated. He's got a diaper on to leave him there all day.
or but he's sharp about his boxing. He knows his shit. Like when you ask him questions about fighters, he knows the fighters. He knows even about other fighters that are not even on his promotional company. You know
What kind of
he
miserable little
watches all of
bastard is Bob Arum? Like, you've literally probably got about a year left on this earth, and this is how you want to spend it. Like,
But Jimmy, that's the thing. That's his passion. That's always been his passion. Like, wouldn't you want to have a promoter that lives and breathes boxing as a promoter instead of just fucking sister and
yeah,
fucking
but
like
not when
sending
he's in
checks?
diapers,
But
bro.
hold on. This guy is living in the boxing realm. He stayed, when there's a press conference, when there's a fucking weigh-in, when there's a fucking fight, he's always there, or he tries to be there and tries to participate there. You know what I'm saying? And be there instead of somebody that you never seen before, like an Al Heyman. When have you seen Al Heyman in a fucking in a weigh-in or a fucking
I
fight
gotta be
or
honest,
or
bro.
or, or, or a promotional or a fucking press conference or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So
I
don't
feel like
don't give
Bob
me,
Arum is
bro. Don't disrespect
no, but
fucking
bro, like,
Bobby Arum. Don't disrespect Bobby Arum, Jimmy. I'm telling you.
listen,
Swear to God.
listen, Kazi, listen to me, bro. I can literally see this man dying before
But
me,
who
and
else is
I don't
there?
like seeing that shit.
Who else?
Like
Who
his
else?
skin is
Who
falling
else is
apart.
there? No,
Like,
no, no. But who else is
he's
there?
clearly his
Oscar De La
pants are
Hoya
clearly tight.
wasn't
He's
even
wearing
there. Oscar
diapers.
De La Hoya abandoned fucking Ryan Garcia.
Yeah,
Oscar De La Hoya abandoned Ryan Garcia, right? So 90-year-old fucking Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying? If he didn't couldn't be there for a post fight conference with Ryan Garcia, it's because he's older, right? You would give him an excuse. But this is the thing. What was fucking what's it called? Oscar De La Hoya not being there? You know what I'm saying? That's just what I'm
but
saying.
I think
Even if Bob Arum is older, he participates more than these motherfucking promoters. He's there. He's fucking talking to the fucking the interviewers, the small channels, the big channels. He does all of that shit. So I'm just not gonna accept no fucking disrespect for fucking Bob Arum. Sorry.
Al
look,
Heyman,
bro,
for the record though, Al Heyman is an advisor. He is not a promoter.
Yeah,
I
he
think
don't
he's a
have the
shadow
balls to
promoter. To
fucking
be
put
honest.
himself as a fucking promoter. That's the thing.
No, but you know what
Or
else?
he has the
He is
smarts
a smart.
to take the money. He has the smarts to take the money like a promoter, but he doesn't have the balls to be the fucking face to be a
I
promoter.
mean, these
Put his face
these
out there.
guys these guys like God, who's that faggot that runs around? Is it Tom Brown? Yeah, these guys, the Tom Browns, the Leonard Ellerby's. Come on, they're not really promoters. We all know who actually runs the PBC. It's Al Heyman. It's not Leonard Ellerby. It's not Tom Brown. It's not. They had Lou DiBella for a bit.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay. In comparison, right? In comparison, when you look at like let's say the Zone or
yeah,
Golden Boy for instance, Golden Boy has Eric Gomez that you can blame for a shitty fucking fight, Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard
Roberto
Hopkins,
Diaz,
so on and so
Roberto
forth,
Diaz.
right? Huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah. I
You
mean,
have all
but
these guys, and in PBC, you have Steven Espinoza because he's associated with them and shit. You know what I'm saying? You have all these other people. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at Top Rank, all the blame goes to what I'm saying, like the Yoda of
no,
boxing.
no, no.
And
I think
Bob Arum,
you got
he sits there.
no,
You
no.
know what I'm saying, and answers everybody's
Who's the
questions.
son-in-law though? Who's the son-in-law? The young guy as well.
I forgot his name. Yeah, yeah. But I
Yeah,
have.
he does a lot of work as well. But you're right. You're right. Bob Arum does.
He,
It,
he's the
it
face.
start.
He's the face of it. He's the face of the
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like he's still the one that absorbs all the
No, I feel
punches.
like at this point, bro, when you can't even get on and off a stage without help, bro, when you have to literally wear fucking diapers
He still
during your
doesn't
boardroom
doing a good
meetings.
job, Jimmy. That bro, that's what I'm saying. He does a better job than fucking coked out ass fucking Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh, I
Oscar
don't
De
know
La
about that,
Hoya
bro.
with all the coke that he does, bro. This motherfucker
Oh,
was wearing fishnets, fishnets in
oh,
in
come
in,
on.
in, in the
You
last
gotta take
fucking
the best
fights,
of it.
bro.
Come on, bro. You
Did
gotta
you
take the
not
best
see
of
what he was fucking wearing? He was wearing leather
Bro,
pants and fishnets for Ryan Garcia.
bro, at the end of the day, I can't
I'm
confirm it
lying.
because
I'm lying. Am I lying? Am I lying though? Am I lying?
listen, bro. I mean, that's up for debate,
Was
bro. That's up for debate.
Oscar wearing fucking fishnets and fucking leather pants in his last fucking interview for Ryan Garcia? Was he not?
Listen, bro, I can't comment. Listen, I can't comment on that, bro. Again, I wasn't. I can't confirm that. But at the
No,
end of the day, at
there's
least Oscar De
pictures.
La Hoya.
I'm just asking.
I'm just, I'm just saying. At least Oscar De La Hoya knows what he's doing, bro. You know.
Uh Bro, Bob Arum is not investing into the young fighters like Shakur, Anderson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
all of the young fighters, right? He's not investing in it. Also Navarrete. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been
Keishan,
investing in all these. Yeah, Keyshawn Davis. That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
he's
Torres.
investing
Yeah,
into them.
no, no.
Yeah, Torres.
Bro,
Like
that's
he's
him.
investing on all the young fighters. That's
Yeah,
a
the reason why Oscar De La Hoya, the reason why Oscar De La Hoya wasn't there at the post fight is because obviously Bernard Hopkins and Oscar had a lot of issues with the PBC, with Alibi blaming them for
nah.
testosterone. I think they just didn't want the hassle, bro. Can I be honest? You know what, bro? Ryan Garcia, bro. Come on, let's be honest. They were embarrassed to be there. They were embarrassed to be there the way Ryan performed because they didn't. They
Hey,
told Ryan, "You're not ready for the fight." They told Ryan, "Get a tune-up." They told
that's
Ryan,
on them
"Let's
though.
make the weight." Well, I mean, Ryan chose, bro. Him and his lawyer over. I mean, look, if Ryan wants to be a big baller, you don't listen to Joe Goosen, you don't listen to Eddie Reynoso, you don't listen to Oscar B Hop, or Canelo doesn't know what he's talking about. I mean, if you've got all the motherfucking answers, then sit on that stage by yourself, bro.
Yeah, and I agree in certain but that's the thing. So if you're trying to have other people believe in your team and have them join Golden Boy Promotions, you know what I'm saying? This was kind of bad. You know what I'm saying, like, if you're trying considering who should you join, what promotional company, and you see one of their A-list celebrities complaining about their team in the promotional company, you know what I'm saying, whether it's B Hop or Oscar or whoever, you know what I'm saying, not showing up to the press conference, I don't know if they want to sign up to that promotional company.
Yeah, but bro, we know why they didn't show up. Because apparently B Hop was banned from the press conference. And according to De La
Uh,
Hoya,
is it true?
do you
See,
know?
is
Yeah,
it
yeah, he was
true?
banned, yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know
yeah
that. I
apparently.
think that,
No one's
that
calling
needs
him
to be,
banned, man.
so it needs to be clarified because like that's the thing with I think with
No,
all of this shit is a
you
lot
gotta
of
remember, Tank started
that's a
screaming, or
rumor
his
though.
trainer started screaming. No,
Yeah,
they
that's a
started
rumor
screaming, "Don't touch Tank." And then Tank's trainer went on Instagram and was talking about apparently Bernard Hopkins rubbing PED cream.
though. Yeah,
There's
that's
some
what they said
commotion,
too.
though.
But
Yeah,
it
but that didn't
so,
come
so
out.
yeah, that's that was a rumor, right?
No, it wasn't a
So
rumor. No, it really wasn't.
okay,
It went on
okay.
Instagram.
And
No, seriously, you can go
honestly,
and read the post right now. Yeah, it's on his Instagram still. He put the post out
okay.
there that they suspect Bernard Hopkins, or someone told him, was trying to rub PED cream on Tank so it failed the drug test, or some bullshit
Who's
like that.
Instagram? Who's Instagram though?
His trainers, Tank Davis's trainer.
See, that's one person, one version of the story. I want to hear all of the story. I want to
But no
hear like
one,
this,
no
it's
one's
happened.
rebutted though.
Okay, okay.
No,
So
I'm saying no one's rebutted him though. So
that he was banned. Okay. So B Hop was banned, but what was
no, B Hop
Oscar's?
decided not to go. No, because
And
apparently they had
Oscar,
trouble. B Hop had trouble a couple of times with the PBC events, but during the
okay.
weigh-in and one time before that. So he thought, you know what, let Eric Gomez handle it. Which he was. Eric Gomez was there, the president of Golden Boy. He was still there during the event. And Oscar didn't go because apparently his security. No, I don't believe this. See, with B Hop, I give him a pass. I actually do think that there were problems because the way a brawl almost happened on the stage, man. So I do believe B Hop. With Oscar, he just didn't want to go there because he was embarrassed. He didn't want Leonard Ellerby to troll him and Espinoza and all those fucking, scummy little bastards.
Bruh, I'm pretty sure Oscars used to being embarrassed, and
No,
I'm
but he was
saying,
embarrassed for Ryan though because
I'm just saying,
no, but bro, I don't have a problem with it. Him not going. At the end of the day, bro,
himself
if Ryan's a big boy,
individually,
if
individually.
Ryan's a big boy, bro, if Ryan's a big boy, telling his promoter what to do, telling his promoter to cancel his tune-up, telling his promoter to shut the fuck up and let Ryan and his lawyer handle the deal. I mean, if you're a big boy and you want to be a boss and you want to tell Joe Goose and Eddie Reynoso what to do, you don't need anyone on that stage, bro. You made your bed, now lie in it. I support Oscar De La Hoya not showing up. Ryan Garcia is a fucking bitch and he quit like a faggot. So I mean, I don't.
All right, real quick.
Damn,
Uh,
Jimmy, that was a little harsh.
it's like the spectrum
Oh
thing.
shit.
I said it's just stay in the middle. Jimmy goes all the way to the side. All right. So
Damn.
your honest opinion, Ryan with Derrick James. Okay, so one is when should he have his next fight? You know what I'm saying? And who should he fight?
Look, bro. At the end of the day, the biggest money fight out there for him. and Rolly Romero is each other. Both men are coming off of a lot of media hype and controversy. So between them, they did really big numbers. You know, when Ryan fought Tank, they're saying they did anywhere between 600,000, 800,000, a million, whatever the pay per view was. There's so many different reports, but it did big numbers. In Vegas as well. So he's coming off a big fight, media hype. Rolly, he fought Tank Davis. They did a good crowd. Sold out the Barclays Center and did 200,000 buys or whatever it was. All this controversy because of the stoppage. They've got enough controversy and media hype between them and a world title to do good numbers, man. I think Ryan and Rolly coming together, headlining a big card in a world title fight on pay per view actually would sell. 6 months ago, if you asked me this question, I'd have laughed you out of the room. Bro, controversy sells, and Ryan, he talks a lot of he does a lot of clout chasing, on Instagram and TikTok and shit. Rolly talks a lot of dumb shit and hypes up fights. I think between them, they've got enough hype, enough controversy, and the backstory of the world title to. I mean, look, Ryan Garcia is gonna sell his comeback story. He'll say, "Look at me, I'm with Derrick James. I got a new trainer. I'm gonna learn from this defeat." Rolly's gonna be saying, "Look at me, I'm a world champion." He's gonna probably say he's a two-division champion, right? He won the interim title at 135, and now he kind of got gifted, this belt as well in a
That's
fixed
right.
fight. So
Rolly,
Rolly's gonna
Rolly,
walk
Rolly.
around as
Two time.
two-division
Fucking
champion.
bro. He
Two-division,
can
bro.
become
Not
the
even
he
two
can
times.
become the face of
Two-division.
boxing. Jimmy,
Exactly,
Rolly can
bro.
become the face of boxing. He
I
beats
mean,
Ryan
Stop
Garcia,
playing.
becomes a
Kazi,
global
what are you
superstar.
doing, bro?
Alright, I'm gonna
What
chill. I'm
are
gonna
you
chill.
doing?
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
no. What do
So
you guys think? You
Canelo
think maybe?
passed it to Rolly, huh?
You think maybe I'm?
You can pass it to anybody. Anybody can become the face of boxing. Anybody. At this point, anybody.
I mean, at this
Anybody.
point, man, it's kind of the standards aren't exactly set, are they? So, listen. I mean, what do you guys think? Am I crazy? I mean, can Ryan and Rolly come together to do good numbers? I think so. Because of the controversy, the
Yeah.
hype. It's a world
Yeah.
title fight. Ryan's comeback. Rolly's whatever. And Rolly called him out. Look, he called out Ryan Garcia directly. Ryan Garcia was in the building. They went back and forth on Twitter, and in the media. He came out and he said, "Look, me and Ryan Garcia fight, and the winner gets Tank Davis. We've agreed on that." So, and Oscar De La Hoya came out and said that's a great fight for Ryan. So, everyone seems happy. I mean, there's really nothing stopping that fight.
Well, I think I think Ryan needs to get some work under his trainer first. So let's just say Rolly just made um, this WBA title happen this month. So let's say 3 to 4 months from now, we're looking at like October.
Ill, but the problem is, because obviously I don't believe him, but apparently Ryan Garcia had a busted rib or a broken rib heading into the Tank Davis fight, right? Coming off of a loss, a broken rib, I think maybe November would be better for them. You know,
I said December to be honest, Jimmy. That's kind of right on
Rolly
point
took
with what
damage.
I was saying.
Can I be
Yeah.
honest? Rolly Romero took a lot of damage in this fight as well. He was hurt multiple times. He was dropped.
Yep.
Um, he probably needs some time to recover as well and have
Oh
a good
yeah. No,
training
no,
camp.
no, no. But see, this is the
That's a
thing.
good point.
Hold on. And this is the thing. I am telling
Mm,
you. So this is what what I was thinking about when I saw Rolly Romero in his last fight. He was very hesitant. He didn't want to engage because they already knew they were already talking about him potentially getting this belt. You know what I'm saying, and him fighting Ryan Garcia. We knew that. We knew that it was the game plan. So they told
yeah,
basically they told him like, look, all you gotta do is fucking win. You know what I'm saying? Like, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why he was hesitant. He wasn't engaging this guy like he was engaging fucking Tank. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going in there fucking risking it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? So he got the job done, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thanks to fucking Tony Weeks. You know what I'm saying? So Tony Weeks gets more credit than fucking Walter Romero, but this was the thing. Now he's in position to be able to fight Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean,
So
he's got money
now,
fights once a
hold on,
year
hold on.
anyway.
When
So
when when he fights, okay. Now then, This now he fights Ryan Garcia. Now he's going to risk it all. He's not going to be hesitant. He's not going to be like, I need to save myself in order to just win this fight. All he had to do is win the fight. You know what I'm saying? So in this fight, he's going to have to go all out. You know what I'm saying? Use, you know what I'm
He fights
saying, the
scared though,
short bush
Kazi. I
strength.
disagree with you.
Go ahead.
I
Okay,
disagree
go
with
ahead.
you. I think he fights scared because he's got no chin. This is a guy that Tank
No,
Davis
no,
put
no,
to
but
sleep.
it's not about that.
No,
Look.
let me finish. No,
Hold
no,
on.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell
Go
you
ahead, go
why.
ahead.
This guy's been dropped 3 times in the last 9 months. He was badly knocked out against Tank Davis. In sparring, he was knocked out cold, apparently multiple times. Only one video leaked. People are out there saying that it happened many times. And he was hurt and dropped in this fight. I think Rolly doesn't trust his chin. And when people touch him on the chin, he gets, gun shy. Will you risk it all against Ryan?
Yeah. Yes, because,
Maybe. We'll see, man. We'll
bro,
see.
that's what I'm saying. Like, Rolly knocks out Ryan Garcia, he becomes the face of boxing. That's what I keep on telling you guys. You know
Nah,
what I'm
he
saying?
doesn't, bro. Ryan's
Look
not
what
even
Tank.
face of it.
Tank is now the face of boxing because he beat fucking. You know what I'm saying, Ryan
Yeah, but come on,
Garcia.
only crack
So
baby.
Ryan
Only crack
beats,
baby say that, bro. Come on.
bro. Come on, man.
Only a crack baby would say Tank
This
Davis is
is
the
fucking
face of
crazy,
boxing.
bro.
The
But
motherfucker
no,
fought him.
that's what I'm saying. So if Rolly Romero goes in there and knocks out fucking Ryan, you know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Because like,
is, is Tank Davis on the Forbes list, bro? There's only 2 boxers on the Forbes list. One guy's called Canelo Alvarez. He's top 5 highest paid athletes in the world. And the other guy is Anthony Joshua. I think he was in the top 20, I think, or 30.
holy
Right?
shit.
They're the only 2 active. They're the only 2 men. Yeah, that's right. Tyson Fury never made the list, bro, but Anthony Joshua did. Um,
That's
Um,
crazy.
they're the only 2 boxers on the list. Tank Davis is not.
another thing, just to throw my 2 cents in. Uh, Rolly will never be the face of boxing. Beating Ryan is not a hip hip hooray because Ryan haven't done shit. But what he's about to accomplish is a WBA belt at 140 by fighting Rolly Romero. I can tell you that. Continue, gentlemen.
Uh, you think Ryan beats Rolly?
Of course.
Okay. Kazi, you disagree. Kazi's, I think, the only person in the whole world that thinks Rolly's actually going to win.
Oh, so
Yeah,
what?
that's
Well, hold on. This is the thing. So okay, if I'm Rolly Romero, and understand this from like this is my last like I got to this point and I need to fucking go all out. And all I need to do is go to fucking Ryan Garcia's fucking body. So I'm just going to work and work on techniques to get to Rolly. Sorry, so Ryan Garcia's body. I know, like that's what I would bank on. I would just try to counter him, you know what I'm saying, and go to his body. Let focus his body all the time.
I don't think there's anything wrong with his body. I think he just quit.
No, I think he's susceptible. He doesn't have enough meat there. He doesn't
No,
have
bro.
enough muscle there. Like it's not
think-
built like that. That body
No,
is
but that's
not
not
built like that.
possible, bro.
He's tall and
No,
skinny. You know what I'm saying? Like that hasn't built any type of callus. You know what I'm saying? He's not Ryan's not built like that. He's frail in that body, that frame. That's a big target. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy, you talk about a kid
136
that's
though.
fucking huh?
Yeah, 136 though. They're not fighting at 136 with a 10-pound rehydration clause though, are
No,
they?
no, no, no. They're fighting at 140. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
with
it's
no
gonna happen
hydration.
over again. I see it
Yeah,
all
he's
the
a
fucking
coming at
time. It's
160.
the habits. I'm gonna see that shit.
I just think who's what's worse, Ryan's body or Rolly's chin? Rolly's chin just, I mean, literally we've seen it
Rolly
get dent,
10.
so many
Rolly
times.
10.
Exactly. Like I don't
I
trust
agree,
Rolly's
Jimmy.
chin, bro.
I
If he
totally
gets it,
agree. Rolly is susceptible to that chin. He getting knocked
Especially
down by anybody at this point.
bro, I'm going in
Anybody
there,
can drop.
bro. I'm going in there with the full short butts, strength. You know what I'm saying? High guard. You know what I'm saying? Nonstop, fucking working that body. Boom,
Yeah, but
boom,
bro,
boom,
can I be
boom.
honest? Most of those guys on the short bus, what happens to them, bro? They get bullied, they get wedgied, they get their lunch money
Eh,
stolen. That's what
But
happens.
Rolly's the champion now. Rolly's the fucking champion. I'm just saying, like Rolly's the fucking champion. He's want to keep his crown. Imagine he gets the win. That's what I keep on telling
Listen,
y'all. Like he's gonna be
Rolly
he's
wins
gonna be
on the
the
last
face of
one.
boxing. He beats Ryan Garcia. Rolly becomes the face of boxing.
Listen. Jake Paul came
Bro,
out and said, "Look,
SBG,
Jake Paul came out.
Surplus Gang, bro. Yeah, so
Listen,
can we get
bro.
the hashtag
Jake Paul
save?
came out. Listen, Jake Paul came out right, and he said Ryan versus Tank did 800,000 buys. He's a business partner with the Zone, and when he said that on stage, the Zone were right there. No one spoke up. Everyone just looked embarrassed. If Jake Paul was a liar, someone should have corrected him. He came out and said, "Look, Canelo's still the face of boxing. His numbers are bigger and more consistent than anyone's." And the Forbes lists. I mean, look, man, that's
Yeah,
not a lie, bro.
can't argue that. Can't argue that.
I mean, we've been talking about Manny
And
Pacquiao.
we should be happy as boxing fans that we got some boxers on that list like we always had. We had Floyd Mayweather, we had Mike Tyson, we
Yep.
had a lot of great fighters.
Manny
Lennox, of course,
Pacquiao.
was on there at one point.
Yeah, we had Ray Leonard,
Pacquiao.
Mike
Yeah,
Tyson. Yeah,
We should have
Muhammad
Conor
Ali.
McGregor.
more. We should have more. We should have more.
Listen,
We could have had more. Imagine Spence and Crawford. Crawford could have been there. You know what
I
I'm
think that
saying?
time has
If
passed
he
now.
had huh? If they
No, I
had
think that time has
activity,
passed.
that's the thing though. But so if you're an active fighter, if you're not a fight, okay. So if you're an active fighter, right? Then and you
Yeah.
can have 3 fights a year. Yeah, you're gonna make that list. Why? Because you're fucking getting fucking 3 checks in 1 year
No, but
as
it's not
opposed to
enough
one.
though, bro. Like you're talking
No,
about
as
two
opposed
different
to one
levels,
though.
bro.
No, I know.
No, but
That's what I'm saying.
even if they fight 3 times a year, guys like Canelo and Joshua who fight once a year and they still make more money than guys like Spence if they fought three. It's just two different levels, bro. You're talking about these guys are global brands. These guys are corporate. Like these guys are like fucking corporations, bro. Like they've literally got entire markets on lock. Like AJ's
Yeah.
got the European market and Canelo's got the North and South American market. You can't Spence Crawford, the good fighters, bro, but you're talking about two completely different universes, you know?
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. In order for you to even do that, you still have to fight at least, more than one time a year. You can't get to that Forbes list if you're only fighting one time.
I just think the problem with Canelo and Joshua and even Fury, I think he's probably a close third because of the big events he puts on and the kind of money he's been making recently. Is Spencer Crawford, I mean, they're in their 30s now. I mean, even if they do fight, I just think they could have become superstars, bro, if they were more active. I mean, you guys like Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, De La Hoya, Cotto. I mean, look at these guys, bro. In their primes, they were fighting 2 to 3 times a year, bro, against big names and big events, back to back to back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
They need more activity. They need to keep on being relevant. They need to, I'm saying, like, we don't know when certain fighters are gonna fight, and that's what was one of the things with Floyd and Canelo. Now you know that he's going to fight on in May or in September. You know what I'm saying? You know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's clockwork, right? Some of these fighters fucking they lose one time, they disappear,
But
right?
it's different now because when you look at it now, it's like it's too many fights on pay per view, and they're not matching each other up right. At least back then, we got to see the marquee fights. That's the difference.
Well, it's a complicated sport. It's like the one thing that I think that it's okay. Like look at Canelo, right? This is what I'm looking forward to. So now he's a free agent since he finished that he accomplished the mission. I did a live about it, right? He accomplished the mission. He fought John Ryder. He's done with the zone contract. Now he's a free agent. I'm saying so now. Uh, they're in the background and then negotiating. You know what I'm saying for what's next, right? What fight is he gonna take? Who's he gonna fight? So now there's a bidding war. I'm pretty sure. You know what I'm saying? We have what's it called? PBC, Showtime, offering him money. We have the Zone and people offering him money. 3 fight deals, hopefully. So like, uh,
Oh, excuse me, Kazi.
go ahead, bro.
Hello. I need attention. Hey, how you doing?
What is
We
that?
acknowledge you now. I don't know. Someone wants attention. So hey, how's it going? I need attention, and I'm not here to talk boxing or listen to boxing. If you want some attention, join the panel. Panel. You can
VR?
get right
That
on.
his name is VR?
I guess so. I call them. I need attention.
Yeah, he's good. Like, what's going on? He said hello.
I'm just.
No,
I'm
he
speaking.
wants
I'm
Richard.
just speaking back. I'm speaking back. But you know, there's one way we can get your attention, or you can get ours. Join that panel.
Yeah, let's make sure. Oh shit! You know what? I didn't even pin the fucking channel. Holy shit! Okay, let me drop the link. And then we're gonna join. Did you see the stream? We were fucking showing the slap boxing.
Hmm.
That shit was fucking dope, man. I want to do this shit again. We was getting lit.
Uh, that's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's entertaining as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna
Soon
lie.
as you start hearing about it, and then you start seeing that shit. That's like the algorithm just send that shit to your phone. So now all I'm seeing is slap boxing shows and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you think Haney can participate in a slap boxing competition?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
I think he. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Go ahead, go ahead.
It's not about like you see how they have to plug up their ears and all of that stuff.
Mhm.
Get the ears together. I think he got a slap that can knock your eardrum loose.
Oh shit, let's go. Solution Boxing Lounge in the motherfucking building. My bad. Solution Caesar G. Why did Jimmy run off? He doesn't. He didn't run off. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in England. He's moving around. I can hear him driving and shit. So he's probably like moving through the city and shit, doing this thing.
Oh, that's Jimmy.
Who
You
was
talking
on
about Jimmy?
a little while ago? Yeah, yeah. Who was just on the panel?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
But
Jimmy. This is P hours of the day, approaching day for him.
yeah, yeah. He's in
About
the
what,
UK,
6
so
o'clock in the morning, or what are they? It's about 8:30. I think it's about 8:30 over there now. So he in
uh,
the middle of traffic. Yeah, they 6 hours ahead of us.
yeah,
So if it's two
right?
thirty here, then it's about 8:30 there.
Yeah, he's just like waking up and shit. Oh, 8:41. Boxing Lounge from the UK also. Holy shit, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, see, I'm around that time right here. Oh, it's 6:40. It's 2:41. I'm sorry. It's about 8:41. Yep. See. Yep. I know what I'm saying. Thanks, Boxing Lamb.
So real quick,
Confirming my journey.
Boxing Lounge. That's the thing. I still need to use my computer because I still do all my designs. I'm still able to use certain things, so I don't want to like. So what I would have to do is take my computer and upgrade everything, right? So I'm going to upgrade 2 terabyte M.2 hard drive and boot get everything on that hard drive. Then I would upgrade another 32, so I would have 64 gigabytes, and then I would have to redo my whole BIOS, and then I want to make sure it's overclocked and run everything. And then I still have to fix my VR controller, but yeah, we still got a lot.
Damn.
But wait till it all happens, though. I'm telling you, wait till it all
Yeah,
happens.
I have to fix my hard drive on my computer.
Yeah,
Uh, I gotta send it to the shop. I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow while I got some free time, so I can
yeah,
get everything prepared.
yeah. This is all like so. What I'm trying to do is trying to save up a little bit of money. Uh, no, it's not a SSD. It's a hard. It's it's not a HDD. So what is it? It's the M.2 drive, right? Maxine, don't fucking shut up. I'm saying I'm lit right now. I've been hitting this fucking pen. This is fucking dope. Okay, so basically, it's going to be a 2 terabyte M.2. If you want to be correct, and then I'm gonna have a new Windows install. So when I have the Windows install, I'm gonna upgrade to Windows 11. No, it's not an SSD. It's a. So what is it? Box Lounge, you fucking nerdy motherfucker. Get on the panel. Okay. So then, what I'm going to do is then upgrade to 64 gigabytes. But I have everything overclock by Micro Center. NVMe. That's what I just said, motherfucker. What the fuck? Okay. So then Micro Center will install Windows 11 because I'm still at Windows 10. You know what I'm saying? Then upgrade to Windows 11 and then overclocked everything. You know what I'm saying my RAM and my processor and everything else. I'll get it. So Caesar G, what are you doing with the old parts? I'm not doing it. My parts right now they're good. Um, every single thing with my parts they're like I have a 3080 Asus white strict limited edition RTX 3080. You know what I'm saying? So this is still good. You know what I'm saying you can't beat my thing. My thing is still fucking good. So all of my components are good. It's just the way that it's set. Like it's built properly, but and have good parts. But it's just overclocked the right way. What up? What up?
Okay.
Box Lounge. So what I'm going to do is go to send it to Micro Center for them to overclock it and have everything going.
You breaking up. I can hear that.
Box Lounge, what's going on?
I think I got a loose wire. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What's your GPU cost?
I have a i9 9700K. No, is it the 97? It's 9900K.
Oh, that's
The
your
overclock
CPU.
edition. Yeah.
What's your graphics card?
It's a RTX 3080 Asus Strix
Ooh,
limited edition.
nice.
Yeah,
I think that's the same as what Sweet Cav has got.
who? Oh no, he's got a 3090.
Oh, is it
No,
3090? Okay.
4090. He's got a 4090. Mine's an old build.
Oh, he's got 4th generation, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Your build's better than mine because I've got a 3060.
No. So for mine, I kept on like I was like, all right, I got $1,600 to buy for a graphics card. I have $900 to buy a CPU. I have $400 to buy a
900
fucking
for
motherboard.
CPU.
I have $200 to fucking buy the RAM. I have $200 to buy the power supply. So I kept on building these things. You know what I'm saying? Little by little, I kept on buying these pieces instead of trying to save all the money together and then buying everything. So they're like I kept on buying components at the components instead of saving all the money. That makes sense. I just kept buying piece by piece, but it's beautiful. I'm saying she's a nice girl.
I'm thinking about getting a 4060 because apparently they're going to be like 300 US next week or in a week or 2 weeks
Wow.
or something like that. Yeah. And with that, we can. Do you know about AV1, the codec?
I don't know, but I know the.
Okay, so it's the most efficient codec right now.
Okay.
You can basically stream at 4K at Twitch bitrate, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, wow, okay, yeah. Yeah, I know the 4070 is like $600, and it's almost
Uh-huh.
the equivalent of my 3080. That would be the closest. You know what I'm saying, but
Yeah, yeah,
mine is
yeah.
a Asus Strict. You know what I'm saying, and I paid $1,300 for that shit. This was like
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
two
who makes
years ago.
it? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What
That's the
the Asus?
that's no, that's the brand, isn't it?
Yeah, Asus. Asus makes different versions, right? Their top of the
Mm-hmm.
line is the ROG Strict STRIX. So, bro, it's a fucking beauty here. Let me show you, motherfuckers. Like, cause I'm like, I can't. So right now with all my computer, um, so when I updated my shit, I fucked up the way that it loads up, so it doesn't work really well. But
How much RAM have you got?
32 right now, but I can
32.
upgrade it. Yeah, but
Well, were you 16 before that?
no, no, no. This is it was exactly when I first built this shit. It was 16, and then I re did the whole Windows.
Mm-hmm.
So and
You got double the RAM.
I added the RAM sticks. So and then I overclocked the processor. So it fucked
Uh-huh.
up everything in the BIOS, and then it fucked up everything
Oh,
in
so your overclock has probably fucked everything up.
yeah. So
I've overclocked mine, but I didn't do it correctly. But it's still working, if that makes sense. But I need to look at it again because I know that it's not overclocked properly.
yeah. So what I'm gonna do instead of fucking around, I'd rather go send it in and pay for what you call it pay for them to overclock it. So what I will do is I'll get another new hard drive, reinstall a fresh new Windows version on a 2 terabyte M.VMe, and
Uh-huh.
then add a 2 terabyte. They're only $130. Like when I say only, but like a 2 terabyte NVMe, that shit's fucking still cheap, right? So then I can put everything on that, everything that's on my system right now, and then I will add another 32 gigabytes, so it'll be 64 gigabytes on an i9 processor, which is 8 core, 16 threads with a 3080. You know what I'm saying, so
Yeah, yeah. So that means editing will be a lot faster then.
yeah, it would. Yeah, it would be a lot faster. So what we've been doing is good, but it's gonna be even better. You know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
so it will be able to record, stream, and do virtual reality. You know what I'm saying, which I've done here. I've done on multiple channels. And this was
Sweet.
on lesser shit, but it just takes time. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, like.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, go ahead.
I'm just trying to stream. You know what I'm saying, like, because like if I have to stop the show, like you know what I'm saying, like if I send my computer in, I don't know how long it's gonna take for them to fucking send it back. You know what I'm saying? I need my baby. I mean,
Try and get it so the day that you drop it in, as in the morning, they try and fix it the same day. That's what I try and do.
yeah, they can do it. Well, hopefully we'll do it. We're gonna go. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some time. So here she goes. This is her. So hold on. This is the Asus White Strix. I got the ring too and everything. I showed this shit on stream. Oh man, this is it. Did you build your own computer?
I built everything, but the thing is, once I built it, it wouldn't switch on, so I still had to take it to the shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. This is it's good. It's clean. So this is what you get with this power with this GPU. You get the like this big ass fucking ring and shit. The limited edition Asus ring. This is what you get. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah. These you can sell for $100.
Jesus, imagine you punch someone in the face with that in your hand.
Yeah. I have my shit wrapped up, like I have all my shit like still fucking clean and shit. But here you go. This is the Asus 3080. Woo, she's a little girthy bitch, bro. This shit looks fucking nice. So there's another way that you can mount it. So like on my desktop, where you can mount it so that you can see it like vertically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See all the RAM and all the fans and everything else. Shit, it's just fucking dope. These motherfuckers are crazy. Here we go. Yeah, but it can run everything. It's a beast. It's a beast of a fucking thing. So I usually go 3080s. Like if you go 3090s or any of the 90s shit or you know what I'm saying above that's too much.
Yeah. Yeah, it is too much. But the price is going
It,
to
I mean,
start coming down soon.
yeah. Well, you eventually get that type of power with some of these 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if you look at let's say a 2090 compared to 4070, you know what I'm saying? It would be the same. So the 4070s now are like $600, right? And
Hmm.
then 2090 was like fucking $1,500. You know what I'm saying? Like a few years ago.
Was
And a
it?
lot of
Is this your first build?
this one, no, no. I used to have a 1080 with an i7. Was my
I used to have a 1050 in my system.
yeah. That was my last build. It was a VR
Mm.
machine. So I know this one can run a lot of shit, but like it's been taking me a little bit of time to upgrade it. So I'm actually trying to look at how to build a 4070, which is like $600 for a graphics card
Mm-hmm.
with
Mm.
with a AMD. I think it's a 5700. Is it 50 something? X3D. So what they're
Oh, I
doing
know
is
the one you're talking about. Yeah, it's a
yeah,
5800X. Yeah,
yeah,
I know the one you're. But that gets really hot. That chip.
with the
I think that is all
X3D. So what
X3D. Is that the one you can overclock?
no, so the
No.
benefit is that it has a larger cache in the system.
Cache. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so it built into the processor itself. So it doesn't have to ask anything else for anything. It's already built into the processor. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's considered one of the fastest ones. There's another one. There's a 7800 X3D. Yeah, but I love all this fucking technology shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love all this shit, man. This is
So
fucking
have you
dope.
got an AMD motherboard in
No,
terms of CPU?
no, no, no. You can't do that. There's no way you can do an AMD motherboard with the Intel processor. So
Oh
this is
no, well I've done AMD with Nvidia.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You can do an AMD, let's say like an AMD processor with an NVIDIA graphics card, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh,
You know
uh-huh.
that Intel also provides the processor now, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
Intel is creating. Sorry. It's not. They're not. They're so Intel is providing their own graphics card now. I forgot what the fuck they're called. Uh, Here, Intel
I don't know.
graphics cards. Yeah, they have their own graphics cards. So they have the Arc. It's the Arc.
That's it.
Arc A 7070. They have more. They have a lot more. So they just started doing this shit. They're not really competitors because you still have Nvidia that fucking runs everything. But there's other companies that so there's AMD, there's Intel, and there's Nvidia. Nvidia
Mm-hmm.
rules them all. They have
Mm-hmm.
more
That's the
shit.
best stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know what's crazy is that AMD used to be the leader when it came to like Bitcoin mining. That's
Uh,
what you would. for Bitcoin mining.
We're talking about when they're using the powerful GPUs
Yeah,
to mine.
to Bitcoin mine. Yeah, yeah. So what is your understand? What were they doing? What are they?
It's got something to do with just the way that the GPUs are better at running certain code, I think.
Mhm.
But that's all I understand.
But what are they mining? Like what? So to me,
Crypto.
no, I know. But to me, what I think that what they're doing is just gathering information. They're just using all of these computers and all of this shit to grab information, and then to fucking do what they're doing now, which is fucking AI. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've no doubt that's probably what they're
It's
doing, using networks of powerful GPUs.
yeah, they're cloud sharing. They're like gathering everything together.
Yep.
VR says anything uncool you can say. I could say a lot of uncool shit. But yeah, I just think that they were just using all computers. You know what I'm saying, to gather a whole bunch of information. You know what I'm saying, like, and then make this big ass fucking brain. You know what I'm saying, like, make this big brain that, like, if you ever use AI, you can see how powerful this shit is, bro. It is
Have you
insane.
have you got
Within,
it?
huh? I've done it
Have
a
you
lot of
got?
times. What?
Yeah. Okay, I
I've,
haven't done it. I haven't downloaded it.
oh no, I've used Chat GPT. I've used Mid Journey. I've used. I was trying to set up another program. I forgot what the fuck it's called, but it's very fucking complicated. But all the AI shit, yeah, I've experimented with it. I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
you can use Midjourney to like try to get an idea and a design. You can use on Chat GPT to basically, like, if you say like if you grab your resume and then you throw it in Chat GPT and you tell them, look, summarize my resume, you know what I'm saying, for 2022. You know what I'm saying? And then it just spits out everything. And then you just tell it like, okay, I want this and that. Like, bro, if you tell fucking Chat GPT, write a fucking rap song about this. Write a, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this shit's getting crazy.
It's like a super super admin.
Yeah. So, back in the day, I used to see streamers. So what they would do is they could have like somebody just repeating what to call it, like people in the chat, right? So VR says boxing lounge says hello. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
somebody said, hey people, one thing uncool. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like they would have people responding to him and having full blown conversations with him. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have bots basically having conversations with, you know what I'm saying, to entertain them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you go, like, let's say you go into like these video games, like let's say you go to Grand Theft Auto, you know, the what's it called, what the fuck, uh there's a term for it, you know, the avatars, the people that are just playing, you know, NF,
Yeah.
NFTs, right? They're not real people, right? But
Uh-huh.
so you could go up to them in the future. You basically go up to them and you can ask them a question, right? So that
Mm-hmm.
would go into a AI response system that will respond to you with an actual answer, right? They're gonna be like
Mm-hmm.
Siri. I'm saying, so like if you're
Mm-hmm.
playing a video game, you know what I'm saying, you walk up to a random person and you ask them a fucking question, that's gonna hit. It's gonna go online. It's gonna hit. You know what I'm saying, a system like that, and it's gonna spit out an answer. You know what I'm saying, you could have a full fledged conversation.
Mm-hmm.
There's a There's apps where people have relationships with these apps, with these avatars. They have conversations with these AI programs. You know what I'm saying? They just fucking say shit to you. They just like compliment you. They tell you all this fucking shit. Like they're like, "Oh, how you doing, Max Solange? You look amazing. You know what I'm saying? You're a great person." Like they fill you up with hope, and you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these motherfuckers have full on virtual worlds. You know what I'm saying? Like lives with these motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever
Well, if
done?
you think of
Have you ever done
virtual, yeah, I have, but it was when I was a teenager. It was in some place where they had arcades, but it was like the new thing in.
Nah,
But I can't
no, no,
remember
no.
with
Now,
the headset.
bro. I am telling you, bro. Go to Craigslist. I don't know if you guys have Craigslist in your city. Buy a
Uh,
Oculus Quest 2, bro. That shit is fucking dope, bro. That shit is some of the most fun I've ever fucking had.
how much are
Amazing,
they?
I'm telling you. Well, because Oculus keeps on shifting the prices, but they used to be $300 for what I have, right?
Hmm.
It's a 126 gigabyte program, right? 126 gigabyte hard drive, but you fit everything. You fit everything. So Boxing Lounge says hello. Okay, so this is the thing. It is amazing. So you know what? Caesar G. So that's the thing. You're right. Caesar G. That's very good. Ask Chat GPT to overclock your rig. See that? You're right. So you are right. But this is the problem though. So if GPT Chat GPT gets it wrong, I can burn out my CPU and burn out my motherboard and fuck up my whole entire system, right? But if I take it to fucking Micro Center and I pay them to overclock it and update it, then they give you like a 90-day warranty. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like I can't fuck this shit up because for me time is money. I'd rather save up and upgrade and get prepared. You know what I'm saying? The analogy that I was giving y'all is that what I kept on doing is I kept on buying pieces. But as time went by, when I was trying to build this computer, these pieces became obsolete. We had other what's it called, components that were more
Hmm.
modern. You know what I'm saying? Because I could afford, right, the processor, then I could afford the motherboard. But you know what I'm saying? Like as time went by and I kept buying everything, I should have just saved all my money and bought it at one time. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, that's the thing. What I think with salute to the bright side. With when you're trying to build something, build the best that you can build at that current time. Don't buy piece by piece. Maybe your computer case, your hard drive, that's good. Your what's it called, your cooling system, that could be good. I'm saying there's certain these components that you can do, but there's certain components that you can't. So yeah.
I originally bought the wrong RAM for my PC. I think I bought DDR3 when it was actually DDR4. I've still got it as well.
Oh shit, yeah, yeah. Now
Expensive mistake.
there's DDR5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think my motherboard can take DDR5.
No, no. Yeah, once
I
once
think
they're yeah,
what's
once they're
your
built.
motherboard?
I have a Z 3090 series.
No,
It's an Ace.
motherboard. The thing that you put all the components onto.
Yeah, it's an Asus Prime Z3090. That's exactly what it
Okay.
is. I'm looking at it right
Okay,
now.
sorry, my bad. It just sounded like a GPU. That's all.
No, no, no.
I've got a, I've got a, uh, 'cause- 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 B-54. I can't remember who makes it though.
That's gonna be
It's a
AMD.
Tomahawk. Is it Tomahawk?
Okay.
B-54. It's a real common name, but I just can't remember what it's called. But by today's standards, it's pretty weak.
Yeah, that's
So
AMD. That's AMD.
I've got a few Tomahawk B450. Damn, can't remember. Oh, actually, I'll just look it up.
Yeah, that's AMD. Best lose to the price at in the motherfucking building.
450
Yeah. So
Tomahawk.
the only thing is like for me, yeah, I just have to find a day I can send the computer in and then do all the
MSI.
upgrades. MSI.
Yeah.
Send the computer in, upgrade a new fresh install Windows and upgrade the RAM and then have it all overclocked at the same time. I'm saying, and then update it to Windows 11.
Have you got Windows 11 now?
No, I have Windows 10.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, it says there's like an issue why I can't, but there shouldn't be no issues. I should have been
Same.
able to.
It says that I can't upgrade to 11 because I don't have the right components.
Yeah, but see, if you send it to what to call it, like Micro Center, somebody that's gonna build it and clock it
Hmm.
and install the software, do all the upgrades, and do every single thing that you need to do, you won't have no issues. So my whole thing is when I build it, accepted the RAM, so it's clocked at that RAM, and then I upgraded the RAM, and then I reinstalled everything, and then I upgraded the processor. So now everything's all fucked up. So yeah.
Dang. Well, at least you can still use StreamYard and stream.
Yeah, yeah. But I want to do more. There's more that
Hmm.
I could. Like I said, man. Um, we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of shit, bro. Like the VR boxing, the VR. You know what I'm saying? We were gaming and playing the undisputed game. I want to get
Hmm.
back to doing that shit. Continue to stream. So you know what I'm saying? I want to be limitless, but like still be able to. I do all my designs for my thumbnails. I'm saying I do all the designs for everything that anything
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah. Well, let me let into a little secret. You know, Get the Smoke. You know all his lives.
Hmm.
I do those thumbnails
Hmm. Do his thumbnails.
for the lives, not the videos. Well, I've done a couple of videos, but he does the thumbnails for the videos because they're normally quite simple.
And I wanna get into I've done my videos. I've done some of my videos. So this video, because we're gonna take a break real quick. You know what I'm saying, get the likes. Salute to everybody in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm saying, I bet, like, bro. And then you have to fucking live life. But here we go. Let's share this one. So this is one of my videos. I did this the whole thing, top to bottom. You know what I'm saying, like, I love this
I did
shit.
this.
I did this. I made this. You know what I'm saying? This is me. Here's some credit. Here we go. Here we go. Here, let's go.
Very nice. What app did you use to do the intro?
What to do the grassroots intro?
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck is it called? It's
DaVinci?
no, it's not DaVinci. What the fuck is it called? It starts with a B. It's free on Steam.
On Steam?
Yeah. Hold on. It's yeah. So this is the right side of the motherfucking brother. Yeah, we're trying to get this shit done. We're gonna get this shit done. I've been trying to work on this shit all day. So
Cause I need to bounce. My meeting's about to start.
you're good. Thanks for stopping in, man. Look. So if you want to come through and have some fights, set up some matches, and be on the channel or be on your channel, if you're using StreamYard, you can do a multi stream. Like you can stream on your channel and on mine if you ever use StreamYard. Yeah, but I'll good. What? VR? Who are you? I don't know who the fuck you are. Okay. Folks, hello. I'm grown ass man. I'm VR. Okay, cool. Good for you. The fuck? The fuck? So here we go. Yeah, this was before. Like I like doing this shit. I want to get back to it, but it takes a lot, and we can do it. We're gonna do it. But I look forward to doing this shit. Get back to breaking down fights and shit, doing some VR boxing. Yeah, that's gonna be the next move. You know, get back to doing some boxing in the game and shit like that. I mean, this boxing channel, I thought you talk pro boxing. Yeah, we do that. We do a lot of things, bro. VR. We talk about soccer. We don't talk about soccer. We talk about a lot of shit, bro. Soccer, break down the fights. You know what I'm saying? All depends. What do people want to talk about? Know what I mean? All right, here we go. Oh, that's the wrong one. No, this is not a boxing channel. No. Boom. I like that overhand, right? Y'all see that overhand right by Jojo Diaz? Watch this. Bang. See how? But see, this is the thing. Where how Devin Haney, the way he turns his hand. You know what I'm saying? He's pulling like you should tuck your hand in. It should be closer to your face. Shouldn't be away from your face. Boom. Jojo Diaz fucking just lands right there. Boom. He's not like okay. Now right there is where Devin Haney's hand should have been at. Right to his face all the time. Here we go. Boom. Overhand left. See, so, but the thing with what I think with what Lomachenko is good at doing, once he lands that overhand left, he does a pivot and escapes and turns to his right from this angle. Jojo doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Jojo doesn't do that. Lomachenko can do that. What's my prediction? Great fight. I think it's gonna be a great fight. I would like to see Lomachenko give it his all because it is that's what he needs to be able to beat Lomachenko is give it his all. So can Haney beat the younger, bigger, composed fighter? Stick to his jab, stick to what he knows. I don't think that him saying that uh, Lomachenko is a dirty fighter. I don't think that's good. It kind of tells something that he's worried about. Devin Haney is worried about that in that clinch. He's worried about. He's already trying to tell the referees. I'm hoping that these referees are not listening to this excuse, right? And the excuse is that he believes that Lomachenko is a dirty fighter, which is not true. You know what I'm saying? That he fights dirty on the inside, which is not true. When Haney's the clinch initiator, you know what I'm saying? And what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to eliminate them fighting off of the clinch. That's what they're trying to do. They, Team Haney is trying to promote Haney clinching, and then once they clinch, they want to make sure that Devin Haney can fucking escape and not clinch. You know what I'm saying? Not get hit off of the clinch, in my opinion. But here we go. Jojo, this is Jojo, a smaller, not as good version. And see, that's exactly once you hit him with the overhand left, escape to your right. You know what I'm saying? See, this is Lomachenko. Sorry, this is the Jojo Diaz. What he's doing. Once you start getting into the wrestling tactics in the inside, what do? Boom. You start going to the body. You know what I'm saying? Jojo is not clinching. They're not clinching here per se. But you see what Jojo does. So Jojo's from the southpaw. He's grabbing his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? And he's also hitting the body. Boom, boom, boom. Right there, before he turned, he should have fucking hit him with a straight right hand. So watch this turn. Watch this turn. Here. Instead of doing that, instead of trying to get the head down, right there. The right hand should have been going across. From Jojo. As it goes to the body. Good body work by Jojo. But he just doesn't know how to go straight to the head. And Jojo was doing good work. Jojo was doing really good work. Good hooks to the body. Bruh. VR boxing. You you want some attention here. How about this? Okay. Hello. Hello. Yo, goodbye. All right, goodbye. All right, let's keep on breaking this shit down. So I'm trying to read the chat too. You know what I'm saying? I don't ignore you guys. I've been fucking answering every single thing that you're saying, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Cause how you feel is weird, but it's all good. So look, damn, Jojo looks even bigger. So once they start getting on the inside, it's not the same. Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so once you're working on the inside, um, right? The rules are the rules. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're not fucking holding, you can fucking hit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit. Okay. See, that's what I want to see with what is Lomachenko gonna do? He does better at the inside. See, when it comes to that inside clinching and fighting on the inside, I would say that Lomachenko is better than fucking Jojo Diaz, right? That makes sense. Watch, look, he escapes this shit. See, see, that's the thing with Lomachenko is he tries to lure you in and tries to actually let you try to hold him and clinch you because he's so really good at fucking changes that shit. Yo, if he's getting weird, just like block him off the fucking channel, bro. VR, you gotta chill. Okay, here we go. So look, you see how Lomachenko? You see how he lets them hold him and clinch him? So, cause he's gonna escape. Bop, bop. You saw that? Watch this. Watch this. He's letting him hold him. Watch. He initiates them holding him. Watch. Right here. He's gonna let him hold him. Oh, my bad, my bad. Here we go. Here we go. Right here. Hold, hold. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to use that. This guy's holding there, escapes that. Boom, boom. Combinations right on the inside. Oh, that's still good. Exactly. Why did he look at the referee and ask him? Here you go. Boom, overhand right. Look, look. You see this? How is this dirty, right? Lomachenko's being held, and then Lomachenko's fighting off of him getting held by his neck. Okay? Now he's waiting for the referee to separate them. That's one of my favorite referees. I forgot what the fuck his name is, but he has some of the best emotion. Look, look. Lomachenko's being held. Boom, he's still working. He can still work in the inside. Now he's getting separated. Here we go. It's,
Was notorious for being a slow starter.
sorry, I was playing the
He likes to use the first couple of rounds to gather data on his opponent through the use of pre-slips, level changes, foot, and jab feints. Based on the reaction of his opponent, Loma adjusts and acts accordingly. The reaction that best favors Loma is no reaction at all, so that he can later use the same setup to deceptively attack.
yes, he does that dunk and turns to that right hand side. And he hides that shit. So right there. So he does that bend down, tuck, and then trying to skip to the right. Watch,
Deceptively
watch.
attack.
He's trying to see if it's there. Right there. He bends over to the other side. You see how he's escaping everything? He's outside of his reach. His reach if he wants to throw a jab, you know what I'm saying, or a straight hand. So Lomachenko always, tries to pivot outside of his lead foot. You know what I'm saying, what's it called? Coleman's lead foot right here. Watch, boom. Then Coleman is going to react. The right hand's up, set up, boom. Either left hand to the body or left hand up top. Boom. That overhand left. I'm telling you. Look, he's trying to throw a jab, or it was a setup jab. Boom, he gets countered with a lead left hand. Right there. Now he's pushing him back. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be an interesting fight, man. It's a fucking great fight. We'll salute to all the amigos in the motherfucking building. How the fuck are we doing? VR. You having a whole conversation with you? That's crazy. So we smoking. All right, we're gonna get back to some slap boxing. Let's react.